What's good, my guys? We out here again. It's the boy, the hentai god, you know. Oh, yeah, that's a little inside joke, you know. Yeah. Anyways, we're here to offend people and do our thing and live our lives. Talk about shit that needs to be talked about or that we just feel like talking about.
37 minutes be like? Sorry, that was an inside joke. Hello.
Yes, hello, I am here as well, and I'm gonna die before the age of 50. Inside joke. Anyway, I noticed that I've been picking the topics the whole time, so I wanted to give you guys a chance. What topics do you guys want to talk about?
Cedric?
Good question.
The viewers don't know it, but he's currently playing Minecraft.
Actually, no. I'm fucking looking through it because I had something written down that I did want to talk about.
Do you guys like Squirt?
Yes, Squirt's my favorite fucking soda.
No.
Jacob doesn't like soda, so he doesn't count.
Okay. I like Hawaiian Punch. That's soda.
Ooh.
That's not soda. Hawaiian Punch, if you consider Hawaiian Punch soda, kill yourself.
It's uncarbonated
Hawaiian Punch
soda.
is just pure sugar, brother.
Yeah, that shit is pure juice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Juice and sugar.
You know what's better than
it's just uncarbonated soda.
Hawaiian Punch, bro?
What?
Capri Sun.
No.
That's way better.
No, Hawaiian Punch is way better.
Like probably 7,000 times better.
Nah,
Capri Sun
bro,
needs like a couple
V8 juice.
jugs of sugar.
V8 juice.
What?
Kill yourself.
I think only like 40-year-old mothers drink that.
Bro, V8 juice is so fire, bro, for no reason, bro.
I mean, that's healthy for you, right?
I'll tell you this. I drank one VA juice once in my life, bro. And it was...
I guess it depends on the flavor. Oh, hell
Yeah, I think I had like pear or something like
no.
Yeah, I never, ever...
Nah, the fruit one is probably the better one, bro. The fruit ones are fucking 10 times better. Fuck no fucking vegetable one. You ain't gonna catch me drinking that shit.
You
got
want
me
like
fucked
broccoli
up.
drinks or what?
No, bro, you got me fucked up.
Is that the topic you wanted to talk about, Nick?
I just asked if you like Squirt. That's it.
You know, I like how his mind went to soda. I'm happy
Well,
that
there's
was
a Squirt
fair.
right in front of me.
Is it what right in front of you? Who's squirting right in front of you? Who?
A soda.
Oh, the Pokemon?
Squirt. What?
We're fucking Pokemon?
It's a filthy animal, bro.
What are you doing, Cedric?
Huh?
What the hell's going on?
Side note for the podcast to listeners, Cedric was 37 minutes late because he forgot what day it was. Even though
Funny
I
because
texted
I
him.
had D&D today too.
Yeah. So he has his regular schedule, so he don't care about us as much.
It is June 24th, 2025.
I still gotta adjust to this, bro. Like it's not
You gotta adjust to these.
like remembering that I have this because I get directly on Xbox and it's like, bruh.
If you want to start a business, is going to have to take consistency.
Hey, bro, I'm very consistent. I just forgot.
I'm just consistent at forgetting.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I know what they're going to say.
I had
before
a
they say
topic,
it.
bro.
Okay.
Just because I've been watching Naruto.
Again, we're going to have another Naruto podcast. Okay.
Or just this question. If you could have any power in Naruto in the real world, what would you have?
Infinite Tsukiyomi. I'd put niggas through the ringer. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them niggas. Especially the niggas that come to my store, bro. Fuck them niggas.
I
like
really
I
thought
said-
he was going to say sexy
I said,
jutsu.
Okay.
No, that's trap. That's gay.
What if it's yourself?
I said one power. So that means you don't have a lot of chakra, so you'll probably die if you cast that.
Sexy
Hey,
jutsu?
bro.
Oh.
Everybody's getting cooked too. Then
I had one power. What if I want the
Imagine you try to
Orochimaru
use
one?
it, you
What
die.
if I want just like a long tongue? What if I want just a long tongue?
Nah, that's suspect as shit.
Why?
okay, one power.
He said why. Okay.
Let's go after little orphan boys.
Okay.
One
Flawless
power.
like I already do that.
What? I like how we've dissed Flawless twice in this. He probably doesn't even know we have a podcast.
No. He'll probably just be like,
I want to get him here so bad because I'm sure he'll say like the most horrible things possible.
Yeah. Like, what would be your best real world application?
I'm trying to think of something practical. Obviously, I'm not going to do like fireball jutsu.
Okay, so
That would be the worst possible one to have.
Cedric's going to pick that right now before we interrupt him.
I'd probably have to say like a summoning jutsu, maybe like the ninja hound jutsu.
No, that's cool. There are so many jutsus. I would want
So
the
you
toad
just be
one.
a police officer in real life?
Toad is
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Nah, the giant
Toad
toads
one
would be
so cool.
awesome. Though. That would be so cool.
Yeah, or you know what? Here, hit and miss jutsu, because if you really think about it, you get one use, you'll use it for something really, really like that. You're really saving it for. You know what I mean? You hold that shit until like either emergency or like you just fucking want to be a dickhead.
Well, this is my thing. Not every jutsu is one use. You said infinite Tsukuyomi, which is like the most demanding jutsu ever.
In existence.
That's why I said it's one use. You probably wouldn't even be able to use it. You'd die like midway. Madara could even do it.
Hey, bro. If I die, I die. Everyone else is gonna suffer.
So you would have a summoning, Jacob?
There's so many that go through my mind. It's like Shadokun Jutsu obviously be like the most useful, but like I probably get like paper mache guy, you know what I mean? And then die
I'm gonna have
afterwards.
good chakra control, bro. That's crazy.
Probably, dude. What? I would say like walking on walls and water would be cool as well, but that also requires not too much, I guess. But
yeah, bro, hit and miss jutsu. That's my shit, bro.
You know that one thing you turn into a log and like teleport away.
Substitution
would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be hella fire.
That shit might be clutch as fuck, honestly.
Yeah.
Would you want the wood one? There's a water clone one. There's wood.
The clay one, the paper one, the crow one. Or just make one with frogs.
The clay one's hella overpowered.
Just I don't know, make my own. Make one just gummy
Shadow
bears.
clone and then they blow up.
Or the Datara, just ride on giant exploding paper. I don't know, what was he riding?
Clay.
Yeah, but what was he riding though? Like what was it? Like what animal was that?
Bird.
Bird. Okay.
Well, I don't know what specific one. It doesn't look like any specific bird. It just looks like a bird, a giant bird.
What kind of guy was he? Guy.
What about Sai? Like Sai has what is it? What's his
the drawing thing that comes alive?
Jutsu. Yeah. The painting jutsu.
Painting jutsu would be kind of tough. Beast scroll? Yeah, Super Beast Scroll would be kind of tough.
Yeah.
What about like the regeneration ones? That'd be pretty useful too.
Oh,
hey, bro! No matter how much regeneration you have, bro, you're not. If you die, you die.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like medical ninjutsu?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hella fucking
That would be
useful.
super useful. I'm not talking about what's his name from Akatsuki. That'd be horrible.
Hedon? Yeah. That'd be horrible. Oh, at first I thought you were talking about reanimation jutsu. I was like, why would you use
God,
that?
no. Bring back
No.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I'll confirm it tonight.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
You would bring back the worst people ever.
Maybe I might bring back an art student.
Yeah. Somewhere from Europe too, I'm sure.
Nah.
Anyways.
Pablo Picasso.
So you would have substitution jutsu, bro?
Or medical jutsu. That would be like super good. Like imagine never getting sick again. Like imagine you got a stomach ache, jutsu. It doesn't require too much either. Or it's either that or like the natural like enhancement. Like you're faster and stronger and stuff. Like
you wouldn't have Susanoo?
No, I don't. What would I even do with Susanoo? What would I do? Like practically right now, if I had Susanoo, what would I even do with it?
Oh my god!
Kill my enemies. Like that stuff is only good if you're fighting like other people with jutsus, or you're like in a war or something.
Literally.
And even then, in today, they just shoot you with a missile and you're dead, so it doesn't even matter.
For real. I mean, to be fair, they're like planetary, bro.
Huh? Okay, which Susanoo are you talking about? What Susanoo can I do if I get with my chakra right now? A foot?
Oh, with your chakra? Oh yeah, you'd probably
get a
look like
pinky nail.
fucking. You just look like a samurai. You just be in samurai armor.
Okay. That's see through. It's in a black wind.
Black wind is crazy.
And Cedric, you said summoning jutsu? Doesn't that take like a lot of chakra?
Not for the one he picked.
Which one did you
To
pick?
be fair,
The
the
wolf
ninja
one?
dogs,
Oh, the ninja dogs are pretty
Ninja
cool, yeah.
the ninja hounds.
Ninja
Yeah.
hounds. Those are
Bro,
pretty cool.
if I had a lot of chakra, I'd definitely do fucking toads, bro. They're so cool.
The toads are so cool, yeah. It's either that or it's either one of those two or sage mode for me too. Sage mode is pretty cool. It's basically everything you need, right? What, you wouldn't get that?
What, substitution?
Sage mode.
Sage mode would be tough, but and I'm not like a prodigy, so it'd take me like 80 years to learn, and then I'd be dead.
Nah, you'd be good.
So
Just be under a waterfall with infinite chakra.
okay,
Anyway.
yeah, like that exists.
Yeah. Somewhere like, that China hasn't blown up yet. Or like made like a tourist trap.
So I've been getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh again, low key, and me and Chewy have been actually getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh together. Like we've been like dueling and shit, and that's been pretty fucking cool. Honestly, like I feel like it's a little better because like you find shit a little better than fucking like when I'm fucking trying to like search for cards. It's not as hard as fucking Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Pokemon's ass is fucked to get, bro.
I don't think I've ever had a Pokemon do in real life. If I do, I don't remember. I think the last time
Yu-Gi-Oh is cooler to play.
I think the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh was with the four of us and D. That's the last time we played, or I played.
I wish Yu-Gi-Oh just stayed with like a lot of their original designs.
I mean, that's what me and Chewy do. Like, we don't really do Penjis. We just do like XCs, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pot of greed. Pot of greed. Pot of greed.
I want a pot of greed in my house, bro.
Oh god.
Unironically. Bro said, "Oh god." Brand's afraid. Man is so traumatized from pot of greed that he never wants to see it again.
I don't know what you're talking about. Cedric, you don't have pot of greed. Of course not. You wouldn't do that, right?
No.
See? Or what's his name?
Exodia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew exactly what you're talking about, bro. Before you even said that shit.
Bro, I haven't finished my sentence.
I knew who you were gonna say. Because he's the next like AIDS ass fucking card.
No, it's balance. You gotta get on the card together.
Yeah, unless you have 18 million pots of greed and then you're fried.
It's just pots of greed and Exodia in the deck only.
Well, there's a reason both those cards are banned.
Yes.
Yeah, they're fucking hell overpowered.
Bro, why
Like,
even
imagine
release
having
it?
7 fucking pot of greeds, bro, in one deck.
Cedric would have never do that, right, Cedric?
What?
7 pot of greeds in one deck.
Nah, bro, you can't. It's not even legal anymore.
The card is not even
Anymore
legal.
is crazy.
Yeah, anymore.
Yeah.
It can't catch me anymore.
No, actually, the card's limited right now. It's limited right now. This Monster Reborn is also a playable card again, and it's fucking limited.
I love Monster Reborn. That logo is so cool to me. Or not logo, card art.
Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, the shows. Did you guys ever watch any other shows other than the main one with the Pharaoh?
I watched 5Ds. And I didn't watch GX though.
You said the Pokemon anime?
What? No.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh anime?
Has anyone watched the other shows other than the main Yu-Gi-Oh show with Yugi and the Pharaoh?
Yeah.
No. Yu-Gi-Oh and the Pharaoh is the godly one, bro. It's the best one.
I like, if you look back at it, you could tell that show is only made just to sell. Like, it's just, the whole show is one big advertisement, and it's hilarious.
I just love when Kaiba gets hit with Exodia and he's like, "Aah!"
Like, a 16th time in a row.
He's like, I have the best. Wait, first of all, that's how I know that plot made no sense. Bro was supposed to be like a humble, like store clerk worker, and this motherfucker had like the best card set of all time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, why were they all dripped out too? Weren't they like 13? Like,
Hey, bro, that was a drip back in the day. Like,
dude, how do you even
hey, bro,
get
drip.
that?
But drip changes
They
in
were
the
dripped
fucking. The drip changes like in age. Even nowadays, like drip changes.
No, but they were just going their daily life like that. So imagine doing your hair as Yu-Gi-Oh every day as Yugi. You know what I mean? Like till this day, I don't think I've seen a main character have like crazier hair than him.
Slay, motherfucker. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like it's pretty insane if you think about it, like on a
This is
practical
Aranomi
loose.
drip drip.
For real.
Yeah, he had the most like main character look ever.
The stand user could be anyone.
Literally. Like at least with like Naruto, it's like every ninja usually has drip. Except Naruto's the only blonde ninja in the village, I realized. But besides that, like everybody else has drip.
I mean, besides his dad, but I mean,
He
He's
did.
dead. Yeah. And besides his dad, there is literally nobody.
Who's Minato's parents?
More Namikaze people. Because he's Minato Namikaze. He is Naruto Uzumaki.
Yes, I think we're aware of that one.
I actually have a question. Like, how does that even work, bro? Like,
Hmm.
bro got his mom's last name, not his dad's. That didn't.
Because they're keeping his
Well,
lineage a
Yeah,
secret.
identity secret. Yeah.
Oh,
because you got to remember too. Almost every other village, bro, did not like Minato because he was so deadly. So if they're like, "Oh yeah, the Yellow Flash has a fucking son," they'd be like, "Yeah, special ops, we're taking that kid out."
Ambu baby.
And Naruto would have to have like 24-hour like surveillance.
Well,
with, like,
imagine
Itachi
they know
watching
who
him.
the kid is, like his lineage and all that, and they find out he's Jinchuriki. And he's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, he's hella dead.
Not only that,
They'd be
he's
like-
also Uzumaki. Triple dead.
Yeah, they'd be like Minato's son with a fucking tailed beast in him. Yeah, let's not do that.
But the Uzumaki was basically used to be like the strongest clan back then.
Yeah,
So-
literally.
There's that little tidbit. Oh, and he's also like a huge troublemaker, like in like his preteen years.
Yeah.
No one would even stop them. Like he had every right to die. Anyway, back to the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I saw like they did like an anniversary thing, and I saw all the main characters of the Yu-Gi-Oh shows. I didn't know there was like 5 of them, like 5 different shows.
That's crazy.
Did you know that, Cedric?
you said what?
There's like 5 different shows of Yu-Gi-Oh with like 5 different main characters.
Yeah,
They made that many?
yeah. So 5Ds is like the 3rd generation, and then that's when like the Pendulum started coming out and the XC started coming out. So then they had like 2 other shows for those.
I do remember the one that the guy who had the black and red hair. Which one was that?
That's black and red.
Yeah.
I know the nigga that had the black and like blonde hair, like he had the blonde streak in his hair.
Maybe I'm thinking something else. Let me look at this. Let me look it up. Jamie, pull that up.
Jarvis, pull that up.
Google, show me this guy's.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Having a Jarvis would be so tough, bro.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it is. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 8 shows. Oh my god.
They also have a movie where they all meet up. Or the main 3, like the first 3, the GX, 5Ds, and fucking Yugi. And Yugi teaches them niggas, bro. He be like, yo, y'all thought you was slick.
Okay. Hold on. Let's just go down this list. Okay. Okay, so I was talking about 5D. I've seen a little bit of that, and like they ride like
Yeah, 5Ds was actually good.
they saw because I saw like on
5Ds?
Saturdays. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about that. But
So
so
he said, "Yeah, I definitely watched 5Ds."
so the first one is Yu-Gi-Oh, Monster Duels, which is the Yugi with Yugi, and then it's GX, then it's 5Ds, and then it's Zexal, Zexal, Zexal. Okay. And then the next one is Vrains. and the next one is Sevens, and the next one is Go Rush. Here, let me
I've
put.
never heard of any of those.
I've only heard of 5Ds.
There's 8. Oh my
There's
god.
8 Yu-Gi-Oh shows, and I've only seen half of the first season and a couple episodes of 5Ds.
They need to make more Yu-Gi-Oh games, bro. That's why Pokemon's like still so much more popular than it, because they can't make a good game.
You think so?
Yeah. They need to make Yu-Gi-Oh needs to make a game that's like unique to like that incorporates the shit from the game that but also makes it cool.
Yeah, I still think Yugi looks the best out of everyone. It might be biased
Yeah.
opinion, but dude, look at that.
I mean, you got the drip, bro. The jacket just really did a lot for him, bro. And then the
Yugi's
fucking
definitely
necklace,
the fucking
bro.
toughest.
Dude, and look at his hair, man.
Yugi's hard, bro. Yeah,
But-
Yugi's drip was
Why is he so
unmatched,
buff
bro.
for like a 13-year-old kid that never worked out in his life?
Because he's dope, bro. That's why.
Okay,
You see his hair, bro? You can't hate on that shit.
that's natural.
It's natural aura.
The nigga from 5Ds wasn't bad either. His drip was alright.
Yeah, it's very
Which one is
basic.
that?
I'm a very simple person. The third one is very simple. I don't know.
Yeah.
That
Just has a black shirt.
yeah, it looks like someone like would actually just wear, and then like his hair is just like.
The fourth one looks like it has 2 fucking propellers attached to his head.
The fifth one kind of makes me mad for some reason.
Red and green hair is a crazy combination.
Yeah.
He likes Christmas.
The next one is even worse.
What is that suit?
It looks like they have fucking bananas growing on their head in their suit. Their suit
Tron
looks like a fucking medieval trash version of a Tron suit.
The sixth guy is
The
just a
next
kid.
kid looks like Baruto.
Okay,
And the next kid looks like Fairy Tail
It
mixed
looks-
with All
it
Might.
doesn't even look like that at all. It looks like fan fiction.
It does. They just got rid of the whole
Looks
art
like fan
style.
art. Yeah, the whole art style is gone.
Yeah, Yuji. Oh my god, his drip, bro.
Look at that. Yeah,
It's so tough, bro.
It's
And
edgy,
the
but
belt.
it's
Look
cool.
at the fucking belt. I don't give a fuck,
I said it's cool.
bro. He had a fucking 24-inch chain with a giant fucking pyramid
yeah,
pendant
yeah.
attached to it. That
that-
shit was dope as fuck.
That's probably one of the most like iconic pendants ever. Probably.
Hell yeah.
Can you guys think of one that's more iconic than that? Like the
In
top of your head,
anime?
just in general.
I mean, I would say the cross, but
Pendant.
the cross is a pendant. buddy.
Okay, other than that,
Other than the cross, I mean, I'll just say this. You said iconic, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. If we're talking about shows,
Oh, you see it and like, oh yeah, I know exactly what that is. Not even think about it.
oh well, obviously, if you know Yu-Gi-Oh, you know that.
It has to be a pendant.
Like a necklace.
I would say the Lord of the Rings ring attached to the necklace is more iconic.
But that could just be a regular ring and it won't stand out as much.
Everybody knows what that fucking shit is, bro.
My sisters don't. I could ask them right now. I could wear a ring on my necklace.
Well, I'm
Like,
saying anybody who's educated correctly.
Everyone who's cultured.
Yeah. Like if you don't know what that is, bro, you stink.
Inky.
I would say it's definitely the toughest fucking pendant and chain ever in anime history. There's nothing even close. It's so unique, and the fact that his hair is so outlandish, but he looks so dope is kind of awesome. That's how you know the character designers were cooking, bro. Not even that, bro. Think about just every character from the original Yu-Gi-Oh.
Uh-huh. Kaiba looks like a 40-year-old mom hair.
He has a bob.
He has a bob. Yeah.
Yeah, Yugi's cut was cold as shit. I was about to say Seto Kaiba. Kaiba, bro, even though, yeah, he kind of had like a bolka, he looked tough. My Valentine, bro, tough. Joey Wheeler, my goat, he looked hard as shit.
Oh, Joey. Yeah.
Maximilian Pegasus, tough as villain. Even Yugi's dad had drip, bro, or grandpa had drip, bro. He had a fucking bandana with the Yugi hair popping out. That shit was hard. What was that one motherfucker?
Weevil.
Nah, you know who definitely had drip in that shit, bro? Bandit Keith. That motherfucker was dripping. Bandit Keith had the fucking American flag bandana and the glasses. He looked hard as hell.
I'm dead. I know exactly.
Hey, Rex Raptor too, Cedric. The fucking dinosaur type. Fucking guy, bro. He looked hard.
You got the beanie?
Yeah, he's tough.
Wasn't he like a Satanist?
I don't know. He just looked tough.
Something like that. He had like a pendant. He had like a pentagon.
I don't know.
Not a pentagon. Pentagram.
And then I know you remember Yami, Cedric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he looked hard shit too. Just literally white-haired Yugi, essentially. He was hard. He was always really tough.
That's he was overpowered.
Facts.
I feel like that's a lot of things missing in anime in general nowadays. They don't have that certain like unique personality. They all have the same. They all have the same like hairstyle. They all look pretty much the same.
Basic.
Very basic. Very safe. They're playing very safe. Like people are scared to like branch out. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Dude, imagine if like they made Goku's hairstyle nowadays, like before Goku had it. You know what I mean?
He would be like, "Oh,
he looks so
weird. Freak the fuck out,
Where's my
bro."
hair?
Yeah, hair isn't like that no more.
Well, like what we were saying earlier, like drip in general.
Yeah,
ain't no one have that nowadays. Well, JoJo's is still
crazy.
a thing, but like JoJo's whole thing is that. So,
you know what's crazy? I actually hate this show, but I have to admit the drip from it is so tough. Boruto's drip, bro.
That's true. Boruto does have nice drip. Yeah.
Like, especially in the manga, bro, the time skip, bro, their clothes are so clean.
Mm-hmm. Too bad the animation isn't good to give it its roses.
Oh, that's another thing, too. It's another terrible thing.
Yeah.
But Boruto looks tough.
Yeah, they do
Kawaki
have nice drip.
looks tough.
Naruto's always had nice drip, beginning to end.
100%. It's just so sad that the like character designs are still so good, and now unique to like the show now. Bro said, bro disagrees.
Character designs are not that good.
That's insane. Well, character design is drip, bro. Character design is drip.
The drip in Boruto is actually.
So you're telling me Gaara looks cool?
Solid.
Boruto?
Okay, we're not talking about. We're talking about like
in general.
In general, yeah. Like
in
a
general,
lot of the drip.
Everybody looks tough as shit.
Okay, so Sarada looks tough. And Boruto?
Okay, bro, that's not. She's still wearing the same drip. So yes,
she's not wearing the same drip. She's not wearing the same drip.
She's wearing the same thing. She's just fat.
Yeah, no, she's just fat.
Let me take a look.
Go look.
Nah, bro, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that Kawaki and Boruto's drip isn't hard as fuck.
Oh yeah,
that Sarada's drip isn't hard as fuck.
Yeah, Sarada's drip is actually solid.
Yeah, she looks tough. Honestly, she probably has my favorite character design out of any female in Naruto.
Like,
honestly,
don't get me wrong, she has like a better version of fucking Sakura's drip on top of fucking the Uchiha fucking drip.
100%, 100%. I know, bro. Probably sent some crazy ass shit. Hey,
No,
you're
it's
gonna send
really
a picture
not.
of Anko, bro, and it's just gonna be like, okay, she's fat. That's the same coat, by the way.
Is it now? The collar looks the same. The string right there looks the same. It's the same color. Oh yeah, totally the same.
Also, you know, when 35 years pass, you tend not to look the same.
Yeah, that coat also has sleeves too, so totally the same. Yeah.
Man, it's like, why did a woman get fat after 35 years?
I'm not saying fat. I'm saying what she's wearing is making me angry.
Bro acts like people wear the same clothes for 35 years straight. That's crazy.
That's what I do. You look at my closet, it's all the same outfit.
That's not normal, bro.
It's all the same. Like Moist Critical, he just has white shirts and like shorts. That's it.
I guarantee you he puts on clothes after he does this shit, bro. There's no chance. That's all, bro.
Apparently he doesn't. So
there's no way.
Apparently he just gets it because it's cheap.
That's crazy.
Nah, who was it, bro? I'm trying to think of what streamer it is, bro. But this nigga drank water for the first time and took a soda chaser. He took a soda chaser, bro.
Excuse you?
What the fuck is his name?
Drank water for the first time? That guy's dying at 40.
Bro, drank water at the first time, and he was like, "How the fuck do you guys drink this shit?" And
for
I was
the
like,
first time. There's no way.
Bro, hold on. Let me find the clip, bro.
Right there. Oh my lord.
I do not believe that shit, bro.
He's probably clip farming.
Here it is.
Bro,
Here
you
it is.
can't tell me this shit doesn't look hard as fuck, bro. I know.
That
Cedric,
does look
you got
tough.
it back.
100%. I'm not saying it doesn't. Why his
He
lips
looks
like that?
tough.
Look,
Shit.
so this nigga is not the type of nigga that need clip farming because for the fact that he's been big for a little bit now. Like he's been big for like a couple years now. There's no reason for this nigga to be fucking clip farming. This is pure like this nigga is fucking terrible. Hold on, let me pull this up.
This drip, bro. You cannot tell me she has the toughest fit out of any female character in Naruto, bro.
He tries so hard to be in the Akatsuki.
Okay,
All right, let me know when you guys are ready to watch
tough.
that atrocious fucking clip.
bro is trying to rage bait me so bad. Oh, Asmongold, yeah,
Oh,
he's
Asmongold?
disgusting.
Yeah, bro.
That's A1 sauce on his desk?
Yeah, he's disgusting.
Bro
He's
said,
disgusting.
Don't people like wear masks to go in his room?
Yes, he's disgusting.
bro took a Dr. Pepper fucking chaser.
Wow. Who the fuck drinks this shit? I just,
I know he just got a stink so bad, bro.
Dude, imagine his sweat smells like if he drinks no water.
Oh my god! Like he must smell rancid.
Yeah, but if he doesn't drink water, his sweat must be disgusting.
Oh my! I don't even want to think about
I never
that,
even
bro.
thought about that.
He probably smells so bad.
Dude,
Bro.
oh my god, he's skinnier than D.
He drinks a soda diet, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, all that
None
I
of the
can't
dudes
I
like
can't
that.
stop looking at the A1 sauce. Like, why? Why is that there?
Bro, that shit is nuts, bro. This nigga said, drank water, drank a soda chaser, and said, yeah, that shit's disgusting. Bro,
In the chat
Bro.
says too much. That's way too much. give him A1 sauce.
like, it's actually crazy to think that someone genuinely fucking did that shit.
Well, now, it's probably more people than we think, to be honest. What is that in the background? Dog food?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks
Asmongold
like-
is literally fucking disgusting.
This is a
bro.
crazy background. What do you think his chair smells like?
Oh my god, stop.
Don't even say that, bro.
It looks like a comfortable chair, to be fair. I mean, if you're gonna be in it all day, might as well. He's got his own fridge right there. Why is there A1 sauce? It's bothering me. There's like 4 bottles right there. Play the rest of the clip.
He said play the rest of the clip.
that's too much? No, it didn't drown the plant, man.
So he has
disgusting, bro.
he has Fiji water for his plant, and he just drank it. That's the reason why he has the water, right? Did he smell it before he drank it?
Yeah. He didn't even drink a lot of it either.
It's better. Wow.
He said that's better.
Who the fuck drinks this shit?
I like how people are typing, he drank water like it's a huge deal.
Okay. All right, we're gonna water the first one, okay, guys? All
I
right.
can't tell if he's serious.
And there we go. I think that's way.
I mean, the way he lives, bro, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't know.
only thing. He's kind of known for this, like, you know, type of
There's
style.
no. Yeah, he's rage baiting, bro. He's trying to bait people.
There's
into
no
thinking
way,
this.
right?
There's no way that's the first time in his life he's drinking water. That's impossible.
Maybe not the first time of his life, but like, I don't know, man. It's very possible he just doesn't like water and he's drinking it like months, maybe even years, but it's also he could just be messing around because he's streaming. Same
Yeah, he's
people
definitely
who
fucking
eat
around,
salads. A lot of the chat is siding with him.
Yeah, it's.
Terrible.
Why
And
don't you
said,
pour
Why
Coke?
does it taste like this? Coke and water sounds disgusting.
Yeah, but nah, bro. Seeing that shit was like, bro, what nigga, bro? Who let this nigga loose, bro, in the world?
Who let him lose? Okay.
Well, he's in his house constantly, so no one let him loose.
Do you think like you walk into his house and you smell it immediately, or like do you have to?
It's
Get to his room.
immediate, bro. It's immediate.
Next guest has been goal.
Oh God.
Like he has to have roaches. He has to have roaches, right?
Oh, 100%. There's no fucking doubt about it, bro. Like,
Well, in Texas, he's in Texas, right? So I think Texas, right? Am I wrong?
Whatever city he's in, I'm convinced that city smells like ass.
Well, I'm pretty sure in Texas, it's not human. I
he's
think roaches go where
literal
humans
dump
are.
of the city, bro.
The dump of the city. Okay. You think it gets up and it has a suction?
Oh, don't
God.
say that. That's fucking gross. Yeah, sorry, I had to put that in. I had to speak about this because that shit was fucking disgusting.
I gotta drink water now. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, you fucking do that because like that shit's fucking gross.
You think he has like kidney stones? Because like if you don't drink water, your kidney's kind of screwed, no?
It's bad for your kidneys too, but like there are other ways to really do it. I mean, if he's not drinking water, he has to be drinking like some sort of like juice or something, bro. Like that's the only thing I could that's the only thing that I could think of that actually makes any fucking sense of like it being possible for him to be like that
Living.
way. Cause like, yeah.
Like bladder stones, kidney stones. Has to be. You can't only drink soda. It's too like acidic, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Nick's a doctor. You go on this.
He said Nick's a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. That is not true.
For context, Nick is definitely not a doctor.
Mm.
He works in a hospital.
They're rage baiting. Don't listen to them.
No.
Another thing to know, podcast listeners, these guys lie all the time and they rage bait literally everything.
Okay. I'll be right back.
In the first episode, they're ganging up on me.
That ain't true, bro.
It's crazy. You see how good they are? They almost make me believe it. Did he
There's
say he'll
one
be back?
gaslighter, bro. It's definitely this guy. Yeah, he did say that.
I bet you he's in a seat right now. He's just trying to get me mad.
What
See?
did you say, you
Gaslight.
monkey?
See? I told you.
You told me what? What did you say?
You
What did I
guys
come back
gaslight
to?
everything.
Nah, bro. I don't gaslight shit.
Never ever in your life?
I can't say that.
Mm.
Man gaslit us when he said he was going to be here on time.
Right.
And bro, I never said anything about being here on time, okay?
That is insane.
I
Unironically
struggle
insane.
with time. Time is my enemy.
Bread is bread.
Yeah.
I should put
My
more
enemy.
clothes, though.
Man said he burnt the bacon.
What?
I'm about to make you gape with like the gaping dragon. What do you mean? You better calm down, bro.
What?
I'm gonna make you gape like the gaping dragon. You better calm down, blood.
You notice how like the first episode is about incest? Yeah. So that's a thing that's still happening.
I'm gonna go put this water in this fucking fridge. And go get my other cold water because it's hot as shit.
You guys see how he's like doesn't respect podcasts and he's doing chores as we're doing the podcast?
I completely respect it. I'm literally having a conversation right now.
While he's doing
I
chores.
want to go get water, okay? I'm not trying to turn into asthma cold, okay?
See what I gotta deal with people.
Oh, bro. It's crazy.
Me?
Sorry. We're gonna cut that out.
Gungaga.
We're gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut back to that and like leave no explanation. Because there really isn't. There really isn't an explanation for that. There's no context.
There was no explanation for it.
Anyway.
Okay.
I wanted to bring up
I
this
got my
topic.
water. Yes.
I wanted to bring up this topic so we could all argue with each other. Dragon Ball Broly.
Oh my god, we're not going back to this nasty ass fucking topic.
We never talked about it on this podcast. Cedric, what's your stance on this Dragon Ball Broly nonsense?
Look it, bro. All I gotta say is the timelines that's the only difference, bro. Sorry to say it, bro. That's just what it is. Z Broly, better villain. Fucking maniacal fucking god, bro. Destroyer of fucking everything.
Nick, what is your stance on this?
I typically like characters with nuance, so my side is generally always going to be on the side of Super Broly.
Now we have a debate. So,
Don't get me wrong. Look. We already said this. Z Broly by far has the worst backstory ever. Like, that shit was dumb. But compared to like Super Broly, aggression, power, kind of crazy. And the only thing that divides the two is the timeline. Is the exact timeline. If you really think about it, Z Broly came out when they were barely hitting Super Saiyan 1 and not even like on the precipice of fucking hitting Super Saiyan 2. Like pre Cell Saga, like Super Saiyan 2 introduction. If they would have made that movie at the same time that they made the Super Broly movie, it would have been different because they had to scale Broly up. If you scale the movies to the timeline, right? Of course, Super Broly is gonna look fucking different. He's gonna be different. He's gonna seem stronger because the timeline. That's just what it is. That's what it is. Truthfully, Z Broly, a better villain. Super Broly, maybe a better hero. I'll give him that. I don't like dislike Super Broly, but Z Broly is always gonna be my guy, bro. Like, bro's the destroyer, the conqueror, bro. That is dickheadery at its fucking finest.
Nick, your rebuttal?
Dickheadery? Well, I mean, it's opinion based at the end of the day. So I'm not going to say he's wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. Is this a hot take to say that that's, in my opinion, that's the best movie Dragon Ball's ever made? Is that a hot take?
That's probably my favorite movie.
I think it's by far the best movie Dragon Ball.
No, I definitely catch myself rewatching that movie a lot. Like,
I think I've seen that one more than the other movies, to be fair.
I think it's the best movie they've ever made. I think they had a lot to do. They added Gogeta,
Bardock Cannon,
Vegeta, Bardock. They did all this stuff perfectly.
It had a decent story. It wasn't like, but the fights were the animation was good. The fights were good.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't something that was supposed to be super outrageous. Like, this wasn't going to be a whole arc. It was just for a movie. So they weren't going to do like an hour or two of buildup and then do the whole fight.
It was also to introduce Broly too. That was another thing. Like,
well, that's the main point. He was the main guy. But I'm saying they did all of this perfectly along with doing him. I think his introduction's perfect. I don't think they could have done anything better with his character. Honestly, I would have been upset if they made him exactly. Well, yeah. But you have to understand though, that's kind of the result of when you wear Frieza Force stuff. So it was consistent with that. It was at least so. I don't really care. The fact that he still wears it, yeah, that's terrible. But what's it called? I don't think anything else with Broly they could have done better. Just in my opinion, because think about it. If they made Super Broly exactly like Z Broly, I would be disappointed because I'm like, oh, they're just copying.
No, you're right. I feel that.
That, like, the Broly that we got was literally the best thing that they could ever make of Broly now.
That wasn't just a carbon copy.
Yeah. And like I said, it all just comes down to opinion. Like, the old heads love old Broly, obviously, because y'all had that man and that was like your guy. And I'm sure you guys watch those movies all the time. But I mean, I've seen them. Yeah. Oh, you don't like Bio Broly?
All right, well, we don't talk about that nasty shit.
Anyways, but yeah, I just like Super Broly better or more personally, just because I like his design more. Except for, I don't know. There's certain things about Broly's design that I love way more with Z Broly. Like I like I like Z Broly's hair when he's in base form. I like that teal kind of hair. That's super tough.
The restricted Super Saiyan, that show was kind of fire.
Yeah, that was super cool. I like all that stuff about him, but like personality wise, character wise, even transformation wise, I would probably go all with Super Broly, just because like all of them are, and it was largely because it had great animation too. But I just love how like this Broly. You know why think I like this Broly so much? The Super Broly. He reminds me of Conan the Barbarian a lot. Like he's just like this behemoth type human that has like a lot of anger and stuff. And like even when he's in base form, bro, he's just so like
He's big, yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
And I like how his hair too, because a lot of characters in Dragon Ball they always have like that spiky Saiyan hair. It's so cool seeing the Saiyan that doesn't have like spiky hair. Like his hair kind of curls a little bit. I like that a lot.
Mhm.
It makes him look really unique. If he just gets a better fit in Super, he'll look so cool. But I like that so much more. I don't know why.
Hear me
That's-
out, bro. Broly, the next God of Destruction with the God of Destruction gear, bro.
That'd be pretty cool.
Mm.
But
I want him to have his own unique stuff though.
no, well, he's
such a
the
unique
legendary
character.
Super Saiyan, so that's his.
That's what I'm saying.
That's his
He
thing.
should have his unique gear.
But I do. Let's go point by point. So we don't go by preferences. Let's try to go by quality instead. So we established backstory. Super is better, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on a
100%.
second. Character growth.
Super.
You think super, Cedric?
100%. Character
Character
development?
Character growth.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
Z-Broly doesn't necessarily have character development. He
all.
just
He's
he's
crazy.
yeah, he's nuts, bro. Like that's what I really loved
Okay.
about him. Like, bro was fucking. He was base, bro. He was him.
Okay. Motives.
Definitely super.
Mm,
Bro, he had beef with Goku for no reason in the original.
okay. Yeah, with Goku, but like in general, this motherfucker doesn't have any motives. Before Goku comes around, he's already losing his mind every time he powers up.
But just like you said, he has no motives.
Oh wow.
That's not good. Every character should have motives.
No, not if you're insane.
But was he
That
really
is
insane? Because he was
completely-
talking like
Perfectly fine.
he was talking perfectly.
No,
he
bro.
straight up talked to his dad before he killed him.
Yeah. He was conscious.
He was
Okay,
sadistic.
but that's yeah,
Yeah.
it's sadistic. It's still pretty insane, bro.
Insane.
You have to be some.
But crazy doesn't mean you have no motives. The Joker is insane, but he has hella motives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was bro's motives to blow up every fucking planet that he was fucking around?
Because he's
Before
sadistic. Why
his
did he
dad-
blow up the moon that the other like little alien things are from?
Because he's a savage, bro. He didn't give
Because
a fuck.
he
He
felt
said,
like
"Oh," he said, "Oh, I see you guys staring up at your home planet all the time." He goes, "It must look so nice." Throws the fucking Powerball straight into that shit and explodes it like.
All his motives are just Black Air Force Ones. That's it.
Bro. Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly. He don't need motives. That nigga is the motive, bro. That nigga is the walking motive of himself, bro.
He is the most.
So he doesn't have any realistic motives. He just wants to spread suffering. That's his
Yes.
motive. Okay. When
Yeah,
he's
that's essentially what he wants.
insane. But when
Yeah.
he's
And-
like
but that's
in
what I-
his normal
that's-
base form, he's just okay.
he just
Well, I mean, he had the collar on.
But when he's in his base form, nothing's being restricted.
Well, technically, yes, because I mean, he's stuck. He knows he's stuck with the collar on.
Well,
But-
when he
because look at-
powers
they
up, that's when his hair
flashback.
becomes blue.
But when he flashes back, if you notice in the flashbacks before they put the collar on, when he's awake, he is fucking a menace. He is a menace in the flashbacks. Every flashback that they had was in that movie, he is a fucking menace. It's not like, oh yeah, okay, no. Once the collar went on, that's when he started acting like that. Go look at the movie.
do you want my
No, you
takers
actually
on
might
that?
be right. I'll take your word for it.
Like I'm taking his word on that as well
Mm-hmm.
because I know that's how it went. But this is my thing. And like I said, I like Z Broly. Don't get that.
I think
twisted.
everyone likes Z Broly.
Yeah, no one doesn't like.
No one
Broly.
dislike any of the Brolys, to be fair.
It's Bio Broly. Anyways, I just think that, like you just said, that he was always like that. I think the fact that he was always like that, but then in the beginning of the movie when Goku and them are there, he's not like that. I feel like that's kind of bad writing because it's like, why was he all passive all of a sudden?
Because the collar and he had the fucking collar restricting him. That's why, like, when his hair hits that color, is because it's restricted. It's literally restricted Super Saiyan. He can't fully power up through that shit.
He can't get into Super Saiyan, but he's not like a passive, like, twink.
Twink is crazy. He was
but when every time like I don't know, it was the color was low-key
compared to the other Saiyans though. He was not buff.
It was dimming his emotions too.
That is not true.
I think it was dimming his emotions, and yes, he was buffer than Vegeta in his base form.
That's not true.
100%. I'll put his picture in. I'll put him base Broly right now. Dude, this dude's a unit. He was just
he is pretty.
I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the one that you're looking at. That's not the one from the movie.
You know what I'm looking at. You're not looking at my computer.
Put it in the chat.
I'm putting it in the chat right now.
I'm looking at it right now.
He's a fucking unit, bro.
No, he's a unit. I'm not doubting that. I'm saying compared to the other two, bro, they look like bricks.
Hold on. Okay.
Like he looks a lot like Trunks. That's what he looks like, except he's way taller. And if you saw a side by side compared to them, yeah, he's like 2 feet taller than Vegeta, so obviously he's gonna look bigger.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
But for the size of mass they both have, Vegeta has more for his height.
Broly's like 6'5" in his base form.
Yeah, Vegeta's like 4'10", bro.
Yeah.
What's your point? That's like if fucking Bilbo Baggins and LeBron are right next to each other. Of course,
basically,
gonna
look at that.
Oh yeah, no, Broly got it on him, bro. I'm sorry, Broly got it on him. Looking at it, no.
These are both straight up from the same
smallest
movie.
angle, bro.
What?
Bro's cherry picking like a motherfucker. That's crazy.
How am I cherry picking?
See, if you're talking about after the time where Vegeta is now, he is definitely bulkier than he was back then.
Well, no, I'm not arguing that. That's obvious. What I'm saying is Goku and Vegeta were way bigger than him.
No, not even Goku, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
In muscle? No, you're insane.
Bro, pull him up as well. I know exactly what. Yeah, pull him up from the movie.
All base forms.
You're talking about from that movie specifically.
Was this the same? It's all the Cell Saga.
I was gonna say because you're talking about Super Saiyan Goku. That man.
I'm not saying Super Saiyan. We were saying base forms.
Hey, you didn't specify, bro.
Did I not say base forms?
You said it now.
Okay, I'm recorded. This is recorded, Bucko.
I don't give a fuck. I know what's happening.
I'm not aware of this conversation.
Like I'm saying, he does not look as big because compared to what he looks like 20 minutes later, he looks like 7,000 times bigger. That is what I'm getting at.
Well, we were saying
is that not correct?
He was bigger than that.
I didn't know we were talking about just the movie.
Well, yeah, because it's the same timeline.
It's the same.
If we're talking about like future Vegeta and where these niggas are in tournament of power, these niggas are fucking big, bro. Vegeta himself is massive.
Pause. But yes. Anyways, back to the conversation.
Motives.
I just think a character with no motives compared to a character with one. I mean, I think that's kind of a.
Hey, bro, being a villain to be a dick to be a villain is the motive, bro. I'm sorry, but like, truthfully, if I had superpowers, I'd be a villain just to be the fucking villain.
Okay.
And that's that.
That's a horrible motive.
Hey, bro. Fuck everybody.
Well, like that's like the difference between the writing in it. Like, if you're looking for any character at all, they have to have some type of motive. If not, then they're just gonna be at home doing nothing, and no one really wants to see that. Oh, they're just destroying stuff.
Why is Vegeta a good character?
Stuff. Yeah,
Vegeta's a good character because he has good motives.
Because he has good character development. That's why.
What creates good character development?
Story, plot.
Mm-hmm. And what makes him
the plot
contribute to the plot?
Yeah, that's probably a better way to word it.
What makes him want to do stuff? And let's which is motives. Yeah, he's the most action-based character in the entire story, Vegeta. Yeah, he has the most powerful motives, and that's why he's probably the most beloved character in the entire story, besides Goku. He's the best character in Dragon Ball because he has the best motives. Trunks is a good character because he has really good motives. Goku until Super is a very good character because he has motives.
But to be fair, Goku has even some motives in Super because he also tries to get revenge for Zamasu killing his family in the other timeline.
Yeah.
He also is trying to protect his entire universe plus the multiverse to do that. Also, he also just likes fighting. He still has motives. And he's also trying to get stronger and push his limits. So there's that as well. And he's also trying to rival Vegeta as well because he's always good looking for a rival. So there's a few motives, few base motives on its own.
All right, bro.
It's just a fact that you can't have any development as a character if you don't have motives. That's just a fact.
Oh, you're trying to buy a Broly?
Yeah.
I didn't want development from Broly. What I wanted was to see a fucking piece ass fight. I wanted to see this nigga fucking destroy motherfuckers. And that's what he did.
But then
the only reason why he came back for a second movie. The only reason why he came back for a second movie is because you also got to remember the point of Super Broly having any type of story was because he was going to be in the actual show. If he wasn't going to be in the show, he was not going to get some fucking story like that. Look at fucking Cell Max. Hold on. Look at some fucking Cell Max. They put Cell Max in the movie just to put Cell Max in the fucking movie, basically.
I can't agree with
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that.
Let's put it like this. Take all of outside story stuff out of the conversation and leave only what we have inside the story. What do we have?
It doesn't matter. They created him knowing he was going to be part of the story. These movies, the OG movies, are not canon. They knew that there was not going to be no fucking other, no implement into the story. There was no fucking plan for them. It was, here we go. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, well, there you go. Look at it at the two movies only. Nothing else.
This is my biggest argument against that, though, because you're saying that they won't be incorporated into the story. Like, Gogeta, when he is incorporated in Fusion Reborn, has a motive to kill Janemba to bring peace.
You're the hero. Janemba didn't have any fucking Janemba didn't have any fucking motive.
But that's my whole thing with that, though.
That's my whole thing with that. Janemba didn't have any motive. We're talking about the hero against. Of course, the hero is gonna have a motive to stop the fucking bad guy. Mm-hmm. Look at Janemba. Janemba is one of the best fucking villains that they've made from the movies. Cooler is also one, but Cooler has a fucking
definitely reason. Had a motive.
Yeah, Cooler had a reason.
I think Cooler is probably the best written villain of all of those.
But Broly and fucking Janemba, they are two of the coldest villains that have been in any of the fucking Dragon Ball movies besides the new ones that have been the coldest, okay? And the thing is,
at all.
The difference between coldness and quality doesn't mean that just because they're cool and cold doesn't mean they make them.
So you're telling me Janemba is not quality. You're telling me Janemba is not quality.
I'm saying let's separate the
No. Are you telling me Janemba is not quality?
There's a difference between writing and character design.
You know how long?
Well, not just character design either. He's talking about overall.
Overall, bro, you're telling me that this nigga Janemba has no quality. That's what I'm saying.
I definitely did not say that.
Definitely not saying that.
Because that's what you're making. No, that's what you're making it sound like. Just because if your motive is just to be a dick, that is still motive enough to be a motive.
Well, unironically, Janemba and Broly's were very different. Because
Janemba was created from all the fucking dark fucking souls and the fucking the dark shit that was happening in hell. Mm-hmm. That's what he was in Otherworld.
Janemba was basically
you know what the difference between them is too? Two things. One, Broly actually could think, first of all. And second of all, Janemba and so Broly
you're saying Janemba couldn't think. You're telling me Janemba can't think.
We're saying he was like 2 days old.
No. You're telling me Janemba can't think.
He was an infant mentally. Yes, that's true.
Okay, so So if he was an impotent mentally, why did they struggle so hard to fight this motherfucker?
Because he was strong.
powerful?
He was extremely strong.
No,
He had the
Powerful
best
doesn't mean
moves
how
ever.
mentally intelligent you are.
Look at this
at
nigga
Goku.
Janemba's tech. No, look at this nigga.
Hell.
Okay, look at this nigga. That's my point. Look at this nigga. It don't matter how old the nigga. Look at Cell, bro. Look at Cell. He's
Zell
4
was like
years old.
extremely strong. He's like, yeah, he was like 4 or like 6 years old, and he
And
was
that
like
don't matter.
extremely smart though. Even like
He's so unique.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that
And he was a computer,
that does not factor into it because bro has technique. Janemba had technique. It had nothing to do. Broly got technique. It had nothing to do. It is full on sadistic tendencies. That's what it was. These niggas fuck shit up because they wanted to fuck shit up. That was it. That's motive enough because they want to.
I'm
Can I
not
tell
saying
you-
it's not fun. It's definitely fun.
You're saying it's not motive. That's what you're saying.
It's not quality motive of the best type of writing. No.
Okay. So what you're saying is Janemba's not quality. That movie was not quality. That's what you're basically saying. That's what you're basically saying. That's what you're basically saying. That's what you're basically saying.
All right, you wanted to say something, Nick? We'll come back.
I was saying the difference between Janemba and Broly is that Janemba. So Broly's whole thing, like you are saying, which I agree with, is that his whole thing is that he does things to be a dick, essentially. He does things to destroy stuff just because he enjoys it. He just loves blowing stuff up, doing whatever, torturing people, whatever. Janemba is different than Broly, in my opinion.
Ooh, let me hear it.
Because Janemba, for a couple things. One, like we were stating, Janemba's he's not a humanoid thing. He's like a monster. He's not human. He doesn't have human emotions. He's like an animal. So that's completely different in Broly. Broly can be figuratively an animal. He can be figuratively an animal. He can be insane. But Janemba doesn't have the capacity to be insane. He's not a humanoid thing. He is
Technically, he is.
He's literally an alien
he's
monster.
built from all the evil souls, right? All the evil souls that are in hell. Technically, he is. Because where do those souls come from? Where they come from? That's what I thought, nigga. That's what I thought, nigga.
No,
that's what I thought, nigga. That's what I thought. Where they come from?
All I'm gonna say is when someone has to talk like this, when someone has to get loud, that just shows that they're wrong.
No, because you dumb. Because you said,
bro,
oh, he's not humanoid, bro. Where the souls come from? Where the souls come from?
Okay.
Tell me,
What is Janemba? What is Janemba though?
Where did the souls
What is
come
Janemba
from?
though?
Wait, I have a question.
What is Janemba
I have
though?
a question that can
What
answer
is
this.
Janemba though?
I have a question.
What is Janemba?
I have a question that can answer this. Is Cell
No, I
human?
want him to answer
Is
this.
Cell human?
No, he's an android.
Oh my! This man doesn't consider Cell a human, and he has human DNA in him. You're a fucking idiot.
You know
What
what?
is Janemba? What is Janemba?
No,
What is
you're
Janemba?
right. You know,
What is
you're right,
Janemba?
because you
What
know-
is Janemba? What is Janemba?
Bro, he is a fucking devil. He is a devil.
A devil! A devil is not a human, you fucking
But he's
idiot!
got human
You
souls
idiot!
in him. He's
Oh
got
my
human
god.
souls in him.
This motherfucker is a dumb. He is a devil! A devil is not a human.
I can't breathe.
It is a completely different being.
He has human souls in his body.
And he also has non-human souls in his body.
And you know where those devils come from?
So that makes him not of either. He's
You know
a
how they become
devil.
devils? You know how they become devils, right? They were human before.
So they're not human anymore, though. Since before.
They're not human anymore. You just said they're human
It's-
before,
oh,
so they're
it's-
not
it
human
got so
anymore.
loud. Oh my
It's
god.
still humanoid.
Bro, he's
It's still
a
humanoid.
devil.
It's still
He
human.
is a
He's still-
devil.
It's still a process to become
He's
that.
not
So
humanoid,
it is
bro.
still humanoid.
That doesn't even make sense. Because I eat a piece of broccoli doesn't mean I'm a broccoli myself. That doesn't even make
Actually,
sense.
You are a plant. Yeah,
This
but
dude
you
is a
evolved.
vegetable. This dude is
You
a
evolved,
vegetable.
bro.
This
You're-
dude just said, "Oh yeah, Cell's not a human. Cell is like 50% human," and he just said Cell wasn't a human.
Bro.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. He just said
I
Cell
said
is
you're
not a
right.
human.
I
and
said
he-
you're right.
He
I
said
just
you're
said
right. He
you're
said
right.
you're
I
right.
did
Yeah.
say
No,
you're right.
you literally corrected yourself just to be like, no, see, I am
because
right
I
still.
thought about that. No, because I
let
thought
it
about that.
out.
Because
Let
I
it
thought
out.
I thought about that because 17 and 18 are also both human. They're human, but they're also androids. They were
Mhm.
made from human bodies to be
Mhm.
androids. Just like you said, Stal is also technically human because for the fact that he has human DNA inside him.
He's part human.
I
would
have
say.
a word that could solve this riddle. They're not actually androids, other than Android 16. They're all cyborgs.
Literally. So
They're not
robots.
human and they're not androids. They're cyborgs. Technically.
And didn't Krillin use the fucking Dragon Balls to make them like actually human?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Other
So
than
they
Cell, 'cause
weren't
he's
even
dead.
human either. Yeah. So they were never even human.
Also, Cell's a bug.
Yeah. I was just about to say Cell was a fucking cockroach.
And the reason why Cell was so intelligent because he was literally made to be intelligent.
He's
by
a
Dr.
supercomputer
Jor-El.
in a bug.
Yeah, he's basically in giant AI
Bro,
with flesh.
Cell is quite literally a cockroach. Why do you think he's so hard to get rid of? That is like his whole character. He has the roach wings. He got the roach body.
And yes, they are cyborgs, but like I said, they were first human. That's the whole thing.
But
Not
technically, they died and they got remade into something else. So technically, it's not them.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
you know that nigga Dr. Giro was fucking doing that shit while they were alive, nigga. You know.
But he killed them in the process,
Yes.
which means they're not human.
Which means they're
Okay,
not.
but they were
their-
still technically human.
Which is,
That doesn't
which is
even
why they
make
go by
sense.
17 and 18 now, because they don't have different names because they're different people technically. Because even
Yeah,
till
'cause
this
they
day, you
got
go,
blown
oh,
up."
18. She's like full
Yeah.
human.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyway, going back
Just
to the
because-
statement of Janemba now, let's backtrack. So if he is amalgamation putting into one being, he isn't any of those things because he has mixed them all together. He's more of like an abomination mutant type of thing. That's
Which is
what
a
he
mutant.
is. Okay.
It's true, bro.
And he does have the most unique moves. He does look cool. He is what do you call it? When he was in his fat stage, his main thing was to just eat.
Yeah.
And like consume.
Just consume because he's a sin.
Until he got bigger and bigger until and then he became the purple
Perfect
Janemba.
Janemba.
Perfect Janemba,
Yep.
whatever you want to call him. And then the reason why he was so strong because everyone they fought was all together and then he ate all the things and then they formed together. That's why, what do you call it? What's the way he is? If you would have lived
we're not saying
longer,
Janemba's not cool.
obviously Janemba's cool, but if
Yeah,
you would have
Janemba's fucking
lived
awesome.
longer, yeah, obviously I would say with all the smart people in there, he
Yeah.
probably would have learned extremely fast, probably as fast as Cell did, if
Yeah,
not even
but he
faster.
was like 2 milliseconds old, bro.
Yeah, he literally was born that day.
Literally.
Cell
And he had to
like,
go against
like
the strongest
4 years
character,
of
The
development inside the
strongest
tank,
Saiyan character in the entire story.
and Cell
Okay, but
confirmed that he
that-
was conscious in the tank.
Yeah.
That's okay. See, that's what I'm saying, though. Okay, look. You're right. He did go against the strongest, but if you again, where the timeline situation comes in, that's why I was saying about timeline. That matters because if you really think about it, if these niggas fused, if they had fusion at their hands, that's 10 times the power of both Goku and Vegeta
Put together.
Put together. If they fought Z Broly, they would have cooked him too.
Well, they would
That was
cook
the difference.
anyone as
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gogeta.
That's it. That's it.
You got to
But
remember
if you really
too,
look at Janemba, he was literally toasting Goku and Vegeta like they were fucking cakewalk. He was making them niggas chumps just like Z Broly did. Bro, he made them niggas look like chumps.
Yes, no one's arguing that. And I probably even go as far as to say Gogeta is probably the strongest mortal in all of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any mortal can even touch him.
People can say Vegeta's cooler and they have all that, but
He
Gogeta
would have
is
fried
probably
the fuck out of Jiren.
yeah.
He would have fried
Imagine.
Yes.
fuck
Oh yeah,
Imagine.
out of
100%.
Jiren.
I don't think any mortal is beating Gogeta. I think even
No, and
Gogeta
this
has a
is-
chance against Beerus.
This
Maybe.
is what you got to realize too. It's more because
Depending on the stage.
not only, depending on the stage, but this is the thing. When they're fused, they have a higher chance and more likely to transform to a higher level, which is why the boys did it. That was the whole point of it.
That's why they
Yeah,
got Super
yeah,
Saiyan
no,
Think
three.
about
I
it.
agree.
They could even go Super Saiyan 2 and they went all the way to 3. when they fuse for
another
30
thing, too.
minutes.
In the new in the new Z Broly, if you notice, bro, if you really notice, these niggas fused, right? And he had darker hair like Evolution Blue Vegeta. Did you not notice that? Because
Yeah,
their hair was
100%.
light blue.
That's confirmed. They were
100%.
Evolution Blue.
They were Evolution Blue.
Yes, D still tries to deny that. Last
Because he
time I
likes
talked to
Vegeta
him-
more, that's why.
Yeah,
But
no,
then again, that's
they
the
were-
difference between the quality and the preference.
Exactly. No, yeah,
I mean,
it's
even
100% no debate about that.
Even SS4 Gogeta, bro, like, bro had full power crimson hair, bro. Like,
basically,
that was
Super Saiyan
like
God.
he was basically Super Saiyan God, bro. Like,
Well, and not even just that too. Even if Broly was a million times stronger than Gogeta, I think any form of Gogeta could whoop on any form of Broly. Bro,
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Well,
about that.
besides the not pure evil Broly, if you get hit with one of those fucking moves, you are fucking cooked.
Well, Soul Punisher
Soul
kills
Punisher?
anything that's evil.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Z
Wait,
Broly
but
was pure fucking evil.
he would have disintegrated him.
Yeah, but no one's
In
arguing
base
that.
form.
We're all in agreements here. No one's arguing this. What we're
And
saying,
not even just that.
Okay.
He would have beat the new Broly too. Because as soon as he hit him with it, he couldn't fight anymore because he woke up from his rage. Because it literally burned the rage out of him, and then he got fucking cooked.
and then you try to kill him anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
because he's different.
Yeah, he is different. He's that guy. But what
He
we're
is that
saying, why
guy.
we even brought Gogeta up in the first place, I think, because Nick brought him up, is that the motivation for Gogeta is not only to save Hell, save his enemies, save the outside world to come out.
Humanity.
He's also Goku also wants to fight with Vegeta. They're also trying to give Vegeta character development. They're also what do you call it?
That movie has awesome character development.
Yeah, for everyone. Also, they're trying to. Did Pycon die in that movie? He didn't die in that movie, did he?
No, he got
No.
clapped over.
Yeah, he did
clap.
the double. He did the double
Right.
hammer fist on his head,
So yeah,
He said, "Disgusting freak!" And
yeah.
and then he got clapped. Yeah,
He's also trying to avenge the people they already beat up. Like Janemba already beat up. Like
is
wiped with
Pycon
everyone. Pycon's canon, yeah. I think so.
Okay.
Actually,
Just
I don't
gotta
know.
check.
Is he canon?
I
think he's canon in all the non-canon stuff.
No, I think he's canon in like he's canon in Z. There's a point that there is an otherworld tournament that he is.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, all right then. Yeah, he is canon then. He's just not like one of the front runners. But yeah. So like this is the reason why Gogeta has motives. And the reason why Janemba doesn't have a motive is because he physically cannot get a motive yet because he was born that day. He's still trying to find a motive. He's still trying to, like, he's basically finding himself on the hierarchy chain. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to establish where he's at.
100%.
So that will work more with him.
Yeah. Broly is like a certified being. Like he has his own mind. He's losing his mind. There's no doubt about that.
He's also very
but
prideful.
he still has one. 100%.
If you would have said Broly is like what do you call it? A Z Broly is like what do you call it? Fighting with his pride. He's very cocky, and or you could have even said like he wants to fight people because he could have just killed them all if you think about it in the beginning before they are powered up.
To be honest, bro, is just a fiend though. Like, and
He is
you
the
know
Black
what?
Air Force One. It's true, yeah.
Look at. Bro is literally fighting off instinct though. Janemba fights off instinct. He fights off instinct. It's the same thing. Instinct is still technically a motive as well. On top
That's
of
how
that, if you
Goku
really think
started
about
off.
yeah, exactly. If you really think about it, bro, motive enough was instinct because for the fact that all Saiyans are born to fucking fight. They are bred to fucking fight. They are the warrior race for a reason.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this too. I don't think you're saying against this, Cedric, but Broly was not dumb by any means. The dude clearly knew how to box. We are not denying that.
I mean,
at
Goku
all.
does
That's
too.
why
He's retarded technically. He has brain
That's what I'm
damage.
Well, that's what I was saying. Janemba was. You guys said Janemba was too, and that nigga knew how to fight, bro.
He's not
He had
retarded.
technique.
He doesn't know anything yet.
Yeah, he just does. Yeah, he's literally like born yesterday. Like, not even kidding.
Couldn't even talk yet.
All he could do was go. "Ah!"
And like, I mean, look at Kid Buu. He couldn't talk either because he got like reduced to that, but his power was overwhelming.
Because he goes.
Yeah, he mentally got reduced, but his power went up.
Hey, bro, you knew everything that nigga was saying, regardless, though.
Ain't no way.
Let's be honest. Hold on, let's be honest, bro. When they're like, "Boo, don't do that, don't do it, you're gonna destroy the button," he said,
"And."
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah, like I said, he probably was mentally there, but he couldn't physically put it out there because he was so gone in the head.
He physically couldn't use his words, bro. Like, it was just
That's kind of like the trade-off, like a dynamic in Dragon Ball that kind of happens.
But that's what I also think that's important when you have so much power. You lose fucking sanity. Like, that's what happens to Broly. That was literally the point. The premise of him specifically was in the flashbacks, like to show the flashbacks that his power was so overwhelming that his sanity was not like there. Yeah, he had fucking technique. He could fight. He could fucking rush anybody. But his sanity was not there, bro. Like, it was impacting his sanity.
Can I say something? So this is and this is not a total argument to you. This is just me saying this. What's it called? Even I agree that he was going crazy and he was like going out of his mind and stuff too. But let's not pretend like bro did not have a control on himself still. There was times where bro could have because he's smart still, where bro could have dodged attacks. He purposefully walked through. Not because he's crazy and he's just running through. He walked through attacks just to be like, hey, I'm this much stronger than you.
Exactly. It's instinct. Apex predator shit. I have to show my dominance. And the whole thing, look at. And the reason why, I get why they did, like I said, the backstory is dumb, but the reason why he blew up with Goku's around is because the only instinct he really had in his fucking mind was from back then. That was the only instinct that was still viable in his mind while his fucking senses were dulled, and when how his power has eaten his fucking mind, his fucking sanity. That's literally what's left. It's just instinct, and that's it. Instinct and fucking once he fucking breaks free, technique. Apex predator instinct.
Well, this is my thing though. I think he's crazy. I'm not doubting that, obviously. But I think even if you're insane, you can still retain your skill and technique, which he obviously did. He wasn't just running around on the floor like a fucking gorilla. He retained all of his stuff. Yeah. Well, because Cell Max was a literal animal. He had no brain yet. But and Broly was talking. He was talking to them, taunting them. That's my thing.
Apex predator instinct.
But that's not instinct if he's talking. That's him showing. That's him literally deliberately being like, "Hey, I'm ahead of you. You guys can't touch me."
A conscious mind.
Yeah. That's predator.
That's a conscious mind.
Apex predator instinct. You make your fucking target feel smaller, regardless of how it fucking is.
I do have a little tip to add on to this.
Yeah.
I would say Z Goku is better than OG Goku from character development to motives and all that. You could also say that he was more ignorant. He didn't know as much as in OG, more like basically stupid. All right. He's always been stupid, but he's literally a genius in fighting. That's his main thing. He's literally genius. He's always looking for tactics, looking for a way to get stronger and learn new moves. But with that, he's grown into Z as an adult, gaining more motives. He has a son. He has to protect way more stuff now, way more stuff to lose, way more motives. And with that, he also gets stronger that way. But in Z, that's all. I mean, in Super, that's all gets thrown out the window for some reason. But as you could see, all that stuff that doesn't have to do with fighting, he's basically horrible at. Even if he tries, he's bad at it. He's mentally not there at everything else. Just like in Super, it says that to get Ultra Instinct, you got to stop thinking about those tactics. You just got to let it flow. So I see what you mean, Cedric, by more like instinct. Kind of like having to let go a lot of the stuff to reach that next level. It's just that he's literally the legendary Super Saiyan, So it literally comes to him from the moment he was born.
Naturally.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then again, that is not the motive if it is instinct, because you're not thinking about it if it's not a motive.
Like I said, just to be fuckery.
Fuckery, he would have to have a conscious mind.
Like Frieza. Frieza
But you
does
also
the most horrendous
So
stuff.
you're telling me just because you have a conscious mind, you can't run off instinct. That's what you're telling me.
No. Ultra instinct's a thing.
You can, but you can't only run off it. That's the point.
But that's how he lets himself run. He fucking does that shit. It's just what it is. He has conscious, yes, as in he'll fucking talk shit and he'll fucking make you feel like an idiot. Yes. But that's part of the intimidation tactic. You know what I mean? Like the rest of it is just fucking instinct. It's natural. It's built into him. It's his blood, bro.
Okay.
This is. All right, you go.
So I'll give you the point. I'm not too sure, but I'll give you that right there. If that is the instinct, so is it the instinct to be like, is that your planet? Bam. He had no reason, no hierarchy to do that to those little things. If they're not even his target, because he didn't really go after them. He just did that to do it.
Yeah. Yes, the intimidation. He already had the intimidation, and he just made it worse. That was it.
But he had
you guys are nothing. No,
you're saying that's instinct?
No, that was like, yeah. Well, technically, yeah, it's the apex instinct. It's to make them feel smaller. Make your fucking things feel smaller. Make everything fear you. Make everything feel smaller. That's that.
So everything, in general.
I mean, he did this shit to Paragus. I mean, he literally fucking did not care that was his father. He literally fucking crushed that man.
I don't think he liked him even in base form.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
I don't think so either.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Because instinct is unlearned behavior. And it's just like stuff that's pretty much triggered by events happening. It's like reactions. That is
okay,
what instinct is.
But you think he just learned to go and blow up planets because he liked it? That's just it.
No, I'm saying his power.
That was
his power.
In.
His power is unlearned behavior. Yeah, that is his power. But I'm saying the things that he does during the fight is not unlearned behavior. He knows what he's doing.
I mean, he's been fighting. He's self-aware. All his life. Okay, he's been fighting all his life. Of course he's gonna fucking know how to fucking do shit and know what he can take and what his limits are.
Yeah, I'm not denying that.
I'm just saying instinct.
I'm just saying he's self-aware during the fight. Self-awareness is literally consciousness, is higher level thinking. He had that in the fight. If he did not have that in the fight, when they were like, "What are you?" and he's like, "I'm a devil," he would never say that because he wouldn't have self-awareness. That is like a basic level of consciousness that he possesses, obviously, because he recognizes himself as a fucking terrible thing. He wouldn't be able to recognize that if he... See, this is my thing. If he was only running off instinct, he wouldn't think he's a bad person because he would just be thinking, oh, this is just what I do. It would be like an animal. He'd be like, yeah, I'm just doing it because this is what I do.
Yeah, no, I have a question.
Yeah.
For Cedric. Do you think Z Broly is evil?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. So by going by that definition, he consciously knows what he's doing, because if he was unconscious or like just pure instinct, he would be neutral.
I'm not saying he doesn't have a conscience. I said he has both.
Okay, yeah. If it was running all pure instinct, then he would be neutral because it wouldn't be his fault.
Yeah, if you're trying to argue that he has both, I 100% agree. I think that 100%. I thought you were trying to say that he was not conscious at all.
No. He bruh. How do I explain this?
Let it stew.
Have you seen the new RoboCop, like the latest RoboCop, like the newer updated version? Yeah. Okay, you know when they talk about how when he is later, when they like fix his like mind, they like, because he can't pull the trigger long enough or fast enough or whatever, because he's like worried about, like, he has like emotions. That they like dim it down. So when the scientist explains, he says when battle starts, that like
Fight or flight.
That like it's now fight or flight in his mind. His mind is registering fight or flight regardless of what it is. No emotion is his incentive is not there. It's just fight or flight. That's it.
They made it more animalistic, essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But that's basically what Broly is. That is, he still has a conscience. He still can, what's it called? But when he's in, like, when he's there, like his power is there, he's still got his conscience. Yes. But he's more lean towards that instinct than anything. It's not like it's completely turned off. It's still there.
So I have a question. So are you saying, to sum this up, he is consciously fully there, but he is purposely giving into that animalistic instinct because he is evil and he knows it's evil?
Yes. Well, I wouldn't say because he knows it's evil, because he wants to. Maybe it's
if
like
he wants to, he knows that.
But you also got. You think you got to think about it. Just because you don't. How do I explain this? There's other instances, right? In different things where the power, where they tell you the power, it seduces you, right? The power feels so good to him that he just says fuck it. It's not that necessarily he's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this, because it feels good to him. Like the power actually makes him feel fucking amazing. It has nothing to, he's willing to lose his mind for the power because it makes him feel good.
So are you saying that you don't think that he thinks that he's evil?
Or he just doesn't care?
Like, that he doesn't care.
I was going to say, because I 1,000% believe that he knows and wants to be evil. He literally references himself as a devil.
Because he doesn't care.
Yeah. Well,
because that, and you also got to think about it. How many people probably fucking called him that throughout his journey of being like that?
He did destroy South Galaxy, didn't he?
He destroyed a galaxy.
Well, let's be 100% real though. Do you actually think those people even said a word to him? Because he was blowing up planets from his ship like constantly.
I mean, he was like in his 30s. So
it wasn't just from his ship, though. You got to remember, it's instinct. So he said some of the shit he was actually fighting. You don't think that these niggas were just gonna come? Weren't just gonna let him come blow up the planet? Some of these niggas probably came out and wanted to fucking fight, wanted the smoke to make sure that this nigga was not gonna blow up their planet, and fought for their lives. Of course, he's gonna fucking, and be called something at some point.
And to be fair, Broly is sadistic, so he would want them to fight just to show them that they can't win.
Yes,
100%. I agree.
So
with
that's what I'm saying.
That
the name could have stuck from before, and that's why it's instantly he said, no, I'm a devil.
He smiled
because he's probably been called that in the past.
That means he probably likes being called that.
Let me say this though. Let me say this. And what you're saying completely would make sense if that's how it happened. Like, it would make sense. Oh, he fought people and they call him the devil, right? I would 100% agree with that sentiment. But this is the thing I'm saying. The fact of the matter is, we don't know if that's true or not. He could have never fought anybody. That's never confirmed because his backstory is not good. They could have actually said stuff like that, but they never, because he's not written.
No, because they wanted to get straight to the point. They wanted to get straight to the point and wanted to get straight to the action. And that I get that. That's a lot of. I mean, think about Cooler's movie was what, like third movie, fourth movie,
Yeah,
and like that shit did so well. Okay, look at all the movies. They did better when they jumped to the fight than they did. With Cooler's movie, they had some story. Slug's movie, they had a decent amount of story before they got down to the biz, right? And they noticed the more views happened, the more they got into the fights than they really did with like the story being told. At that point, because back in the day, you gotta remember, a lot of people were watching anime just to fucking watch watch shit like that. Like, they really just wanted to see
people
like the shit that. Fucking. Yeah, no, people are still like that. But like, there wasn't as big of an audience that was really caring about the story how we are now.
People are like that.
Yeah, exactly. But see, so what they did was they catered to the audience, so they didn't really care about his backstory as much as, yeah, he's a legendary Super Saiyan. He's destroyed a whole fucking galaxy. He's fucking insane. He doesn't give a fuck. He fucking wrecks shit, and that's it. Like you ready to see fucking his transformation? Bet. And then you want to see him fucking toast these motherfuckers? Bet. There's the fight. Boom. And then to finish the movie, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna give some plot armor to Goku, and then he's just gonna beat him. That is why. That's why we don't have that backstory. But they filled in specific gaps, but they didn't fill in the information. But you know damn well, bro, based off of everything, based off of how sadistic he is, that he had, and for him to be fighting the way he fights, he has experience. It's not just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna blow up every planet on the fucking way. You know what I mean? No, he fucking fought. There's no doubt about it. There's zero doubt about it.
My point is, though, we don't know how he did that, though. He could have just been training with Paragus the entire time.
Paragus wasn't that strong in that movie.
No, he was.
No, he's not strong. He's not strong, but you don't have to be strong to teach someone something.
Okay, but you also gotta remember, Paragus did not want to train that nigga shit, bro, after he tried to kill him, bro.
Wasn't he a lowborn as well?
Yes.
Yeah. But that's my entire thing, though. Like, if Paragus wouldn't let himself train with someone, or himself train with Broly, why would he let anybody else do that?
It's not training. He's just sicking them on them.
Training. He was literally, he was sicking them on them. Like, there was no training involved, nigga. All his battle IQ is from actual battle.
But we don't know that, though.
Bro.
We don't know.
Look at the facts. Look at the facts. The
fact is, that's not there. That's the fact.
So he's saying look at context clues.
Yeah, but my thing is, though, that's never even hinted about. You have to assume that because it's not written well. That's the truth. That's 100% the truth.
You're assuming Paragus.
It's 100%. Like this is my thing. If he was a returning character or someone like Cooler, for example, we didn't need that with Cooler because all we needed to know is he was far away and he's Frieza's brother and he's mad that Goku killed his brother. That's all we needed to know. That made sense because it's like, Goku blew up his fucking brother.
That's actually not why. That's not necessarily why. If you really watch the movie, that's not the whole reason. The whole reason is because it was his mistake for letting him live when they shot him off the planet and it went to Earth. He's let that shit go and he said, let it be Frieza's problem.
And then Frieza got killed.
And Frieza got killed. And
both of you are right.
It's not necessarily that he was mad. He went to go clean up his problem before it became an issue.
And it was also that he wanted to take King Kone's place as well after he died as well.
Yeah,
so it's three. Exactly. It's three motivations in one. So
yeah, I'm not disagreeing. Yeah, it was his fault that he was there, and Frieza died because of it.
And he's also prideful, and he wants to kill the person that killed his little brother.
Exactly. I don't think that he was like distraught that Frieza died. I think that he was mad because he's like, Jacob just said, he was prideful. He's like, this dude took out a member of my family. Even if I don't like him, he took out a member of my family.
And bro was smiling. See, he wasn't that sad.
No, he wasn't sad at all. Yeah, that's why I didn't say sad.
Yeah, he's not like in grief. He
that's why I said mad. He was mad that he didn't do it because he wanted he wanted that.
It's like his duty as like the position he's in. So yeah, it's multiple things in one with Cooler.
100%.
But with all the things with Cooler, like Nick said, you can kind of get that all like in a couple scenes, and like it's very
because. Mm-hmm. He's related to a character. He doesn't need to be fleshed out as much because you get it. You're like, this happened, that makes sense. With Broly, they're just like, the legendary Super Saiyan, and now he's crazy. It's like, well, what happens between that? Why is he like that?
Well,
why is he like that?
That's what I'm saying. Like there's flashbacks in that movie specifically to give you some feed on what it is. That's how I know Paragus didn't train this nigga. That's how I know that this man destroyed South Galaxy. That's how I know that this is the type of nigga that is not going to just go and blow up every planet without having some sort of fucking fun. That's what I'm saying.
But my thing is, though, that is never confirmed, so you can't just jump to that. It's true. It's true.
Okay.
If it's not there, you can't just assume that that's how it happened.
Okay, I feel like we've been focused on Z Broly with all the motives right now. Let's switch it to Super Broly. You see, to switch the offensive and defensives. Why do you think, Nick, that Super Broly has better motives?
I'll say this for one. Him and Paragis's relationship is way more fleshed out in the Super movie, which is why I think in turn Broly's dynamic is so much better. Because Paragis, Paragis just wanted Vegeta to die. That was essentially
he wanted revenge on he wanted revenge.
That's all he wanted.
Fucking blood.
Yeah. I think Paragis and the other one is like, it's a crazier story because one, like we were saying, he is a fucking weak ass warrior. He cannot escape, right? He could not escape the fucking planet he was on because he was so weak. He had to survive that shit the entire time. Broly was off killing shit, right? But this is my thing too. I don't think Broly didn't hate his dad.
No, he in Super no.
Exactly. Which I think is like that his whole motive was his father's as well, as to get off and not die because they spent all this time being there. So it goes from they wanted to escape so badly, and then they escape, right? And then they go to Frieza.
Okay, I don't know about him wanting to escape necessarily, because if you really think about it, he was really comfortable on that fucking planet.
But he cared about his father though.
Well, that's the only thing he did care about, and the
exactly. So he didn't want him to die.
Well, he was there for over 40 years, so yeah, he would be accustomed to it by now, adjusted.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I'm not arguing that. He was definitely comfortable because he spent his entire adult life there. But at the end of the day, his goal was to keep his father alive. And then when it got to the point to escape, which he probably never thought was a possibility because they've been there so long, when they finally got the chance to escape, that was his motive, to leave with his father. And then, just like we see, his motive ever since that point is to be just by his father's side. That was not going to change. He was going to be like, he was there for his father until old girl was like, no, you should think on your own. But his motive, he never had become accustomed to disobey him, you know? Like he had the power, which made him crazy and made him lose control, but he wasn't deliberately doing that. That's why that is more instinctual and more unlearned than what Z Broly had. Because Z Broly, I'm sure he had times where he just lost control and he didn't want to, but he purposefully wanted to be that. Super Broly did not want to be that.
The difference between Z Broly and Super Broly was he was literally out of control as is. There was no, it didn't the power. Yes, the power that was building up inside him was making him fucking lose it. But the thing is he wouldn't just go oh yeah, let me just fucking power up and I'm gonna lose my mind. No, it was it was built in. It was blood fucking first. You see in some of the back scenes, he is, as soon as he is base form and Paragus tries to put the collar on him, as soon as he wakes up, he's already he's what the fuck? It's not oh, you know, I'm gonna transform and lose it. No, bro already was like that. The power itself was so skilled, so high that he knew it and he fucking fell into it.
You know why I think that difference is? Because I actually genuinely think that they have the same amount of, or they have I think the way they fall into their madness and their power is exactly the same. I just think that Super Broly is hesitant and he's resistant to it, which is why it takes longer. And Z Broly is not. He wants to give into it. He likes giving into it.
That's what I was saying. The power is it seduces him. He enjoys the power.
100%. That's why I'm saying I think the power that they have, at least for how they fall into it, is the same. But Super Broly's not trying to do that. He's not trying to kill all these people.
No, because he was eventually pushed into the edge of once he found out Paragus died. That was that was the tide that pushed him over.
And realistically, he wasn't even trying to fight Vegeta. His dad just said fight him, so he did. And let's not forget, when Vegeta was fighting him, Vegeta killed him. Vegeta blew him up and literally killed him. When he blew up in the iceberg, He literally like rejuvenated himself when he transformed. He literally got blown up and died. So that literally pushed him to the next level. Yes.
He died.
He got blown up and it was dying.
Okay, but I've seen multiple people get fucking blown up
and not die.
Yeah,
but he was he got blown up and was sinking into the earth, and there was
Could
no
have been
heartbeat.
knocked out.
Yeah, that's a knockout. Yeah,
but I mean, if he got knocked out and
think about
the center of the earth in water, he would have drowned.
Well, Goku does that all the time. Like he meets up beers and he's just chilling in the center of the earth. Yeah, literally the core of the earth.
But that's different though, because he's accustomed to that. Broly is not.
Broly was on an even harsher planet.
Exactly, yeah, but not one with water. They had like swamps and shit. They didn't have oceans. But my point is not that the water would get him. I'm saying he got blown up by a god Vegeta.
Yeah, but I still think that knocked him out. Didn't kill him.
He's not dead. Yeah, it knocked him out.
Well, even if it didn't kill him, which I was saying that he was dying. Not that he was fully dead yet, obviously, because then he wouldn't even be able to transform. But
sure, Zenkai. He has an active Zenkai that's on even
like, if he got knocked out, that's what pushed him to the next level. Like he wasn't just automatically leveling up because he wanted to kill Vegeta so bad. That wasn't the thing. It was that like even when his father told him to get Vegeta, he wasn't actively trying to kill Vegeta. Like I said, because he's so much more hesitant. The only time, like you said, he loses everything is when Paragus dies.
Yeah, and then he reverts back to, like I said earlier, being retarded. He doesn't even talk, and it's all like no sense. He's just swinging wildly. He's just releasing energy everywhere.
See, that's my thing too. I think Super Broly is more animalistic and instinctual than Z Broly, because like you just said, he's not even fighting. He's just swinging, running around mindlessly.
Well, you can say possibly that Z Broly is like aiming his animalistic instincts. You can do that, but then again, that takes a lot of conscious effort, and that is, straight up evil. You think about that.
And he 1,000% was aiming his animalistic nature, because there would be times, literally in the movie, he would like sidestep an attack. He would have a wide open range to hit him. He wouldn't. He would purposefully go behind them and grab them and blow them up.
This is where the difference comes in, though. Fucking Broly didn't see himself as the apex predator. Z Broly did. Super Broly was like, he was just following. If you're the apex predator and you know you're the apex predator, you're of course going to be fighting like the apex predator. You're not going to be just fucking. You're still fighting animalistically, but you're proving a point at this.
Well, then that's more brutality than it is animalistic.
Because you got to think about it.
100%.
Lions do this shit too. They know they're the apex predator, and they fuck shit up, and they show it that they can do it.
But they go for the kill straight out. That's their thing.
Yeah. They don't toy with their things like that. And they don't taunt either.
Oh, no. Some lions are known to toy with their food. And that's how Broly was treating the Saiyans. That was his food. Because finally there's other Saiyans and someone that's gonna that he thought was gonna keep up with him. So now he's just toying with them at that point. That's his food. That's his form of food. You see what I'm saying?
I kind of get what you're saying. I kind of get what you're saying. Get it?
Because it's not like he's gonna go and eat a Saiyan. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna eat people. Like, but he's gonna go and fight the motherfuckers, and that's his food. Okay, that's his enjoyment.
Nick is like saying traditionally animalistic, not like a humanoid thinking type of thing. He means like
Well,
monster.
Yeah, Broly fucking. So Broly implements the power of a great ape. He loses his like full sanity while he's like there, like at some point, because if you really think about it, he doesn't turn into a great ape, but he because he lost his tail.
Mm-hmm.
But
we
he was like basically still acting like as if he had turned into a fucking great ape.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Put it like this: like, what's the difference between Goku turning Super Saiyan in OG and Vegeta turned Super Saiyan in the Goku versus Vegeta fight? It's basically like that.
Yeah.
See that Ozawa formed Vegeta, but he's still very conscious. He's still very much the personality of Vegeta. But then Goku, when he turned it into an OG, all that personality is gone, and he's just literally an animal.
Yeah,
Because
and
it's so
Gohan
much
does the same thing
power.
too. Yeah, he's not used to it. And Vegeta, they were trained like that. So those Saiyans back then were trained to use that form when in emergencies. They were trained to like have that control in that form.
Especially someone who's highborn like Vegeta, who naturally has that affinity better. Yeah. But
100%.
But your point, Nick, from earlier.
About Broly?
Yeah, to the motivations.
Oh, yeah. Between the motivations, what I was saying though was Broly, and like I 100% I get the argument. It's easier to give someone motives that are more complex when they're more gray rather than just pure evil. But even I'll say this, even when he was in his like crazy form, like technically we can't even say he was playing with Frieza because he was genuinely smashing Frieza. Frieza's very durable. Like any other person would be dead if he did that to them. The only thing with Frieza is he kept getting up or he wasn't dead. So Broly kept smashing him.
Well, at that point too, he had already hit and like he had gone past Super Saiyan and went into Legendary Super Saiyan at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like the power was like already eating his brain after that. Like that was just like
100%. But I just think that, long story short, to sum up the motives, narratively, Super Broly has better motivations, and that's just because he has a backstory. I think
so you think the backstory is the main consensus of the motivations and why that's better?
I think it's way easier to make motivations more believable is when you see history.
Well, that's why I always also put into the mix though. Like it's different because you have more time to place a fucking more story behind it when you're gonna implement the character into the show. If you're not gonna implement the character in the show, and you're just making it to make the movie, bro. Like, especially back then, you're not gonna have that detailed of a fucking backstory. You're not gonna have that fucking, you know what I mean? Like that's just what it was.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but like taking the two movies as what they are, like not doing anything to the show or not doing anything to show runners, anything in the background behind the scenes, but taking what they are as they is.
Well, what I'm saying is that's why it's harder to fucking do it that way though, like because for the fact that like that's the reasoning. It's harder to implement motives like that into something that two different timelines, two different fucking like eras of anime, two different fucking it's a whole thing.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
but
why
that's why you
the
take that out
writing's so
completely.
different? The writing's so different because Super Broly was made by Toriyama. That's why. That's why the writing is different. That's why the writing is
Or partially,
good.
you mean.
Because,
Yeah.
well, he did the storyline for it.
I'm pretty sure he had like multiple writers on it, no?
Well, they had multiple writers for the movie, but he's the one that came down to the final consensus.
He got
Just
mad
like
at Kale.
multiple people worked on Star Wars, but George Lucas was the person that okayed it and did all of it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All those executive things.
Okay. So let's put it bluntly. Cedric, what is Z's main motivation for Broly?
To be a dickhead.
Okay, Nick, what is Super's main motivation for Broly?
Honestly, from top to bottom, I would say survival.
Survival. Okay. Then I would say we can't come to a complete consensus to this, so I'm not going to give the point to either. Because if we could put it down to what's a better motive for a character, being an evil person or a person trying to survive. You know what I mean? It sounds like a very broad of statements.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing too is it's also perception. I mean, perception really fucking matters about that because like I mean, you could see from the conversation like we both have different views of like how we want our villains. Like I want my villains to be fuck shit up, bro. Like that's really like what I want, bro. Like I want like don't get me wrong. I do have I have a villain that I actually appreciate that has the mental capacity to fuck like just be like that to be him, bro. Like
Aizen.
Aizen from Bleach, bro. Like that's my dude. But I also enjoy my nigga Broly because like that man was just a fucking beast. Like he just did not care. He fucked everybody up. He made them niggas know. He showed them that they were weaker than him and proved it to them.
Okay, so both of you taking all your biases out, all your preferences laid bare. You guys still have the same consensus. Taking out no opinions. What the facts are.
Consensus about what?
The motivations for these two characters.
Yeah, I'd say it's fair.
Yeah.
So consensus overall, with no preference or bias, you guys would say that your guys' stances are better than the other. Consecutively, not bias, not perception.
I would say that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, then yeah, if we can't come to an agreement, I will skip that point then. All right. Something simpler. Voice. What the better voice?
100% Z Broly. I don't give a fuck. I don't like New Broly's voice. I'm sorry, bro.
No bias. No bias. What do you think is better overall?
But for like, so to be absolutely truthful though, for what he is right now, like for being a hero and not necessarily a villain, I think he's got a good voice actor for what he is now. But for what Z Broly was, I think he had by far one of the most prime voices to fucking have. Like,
I agree. I think Z Broly had a better voice, especially in transformations. I would say. I would say their base forms is kind of like. I would honestly give Super Broly base form, but any transformation, it's definitely Z Broly. That's not even close.
All right, I'll give Z Broly that point then. All right. Let's see. Memorable moments.
I think that's tough because
that's more opinion based.
Yeah,
you have to. Yeah, because you got to remember, Cedric. Nostalgia plays a big part.
Bro, because Stardust Fall was fucking beautiful. That whole scene, bro, where he put him in that shit, and he fucking went, crossed his arms, went, yeah, and fucking that nigga exploded. Oh,
are we talking about like just like overall in their movies, or
yeah? Are we talking overall in their movies?
Yeah, I feel like that's more like opinion bias based.
If we're talking about,
I would probably say Super Broly. More
yeah, if we're talking overall, but if we're talking about like just them specifically, we're just talking about Broly specifically. Bro, 100% Z Broly. I'm sorry, bro. There's three scenes in there specifically, just because, bro, Goku and Piccolo were boxing this motherfucker up. He's standing still, arms crossed, dodging every fucking movement. This is a big nigga, bro. This is a big nigga. Hard to hit, okay? And hard to miss, I mean. And these niggas were literally missing every fucking swing, bro. Every swing. 2, he ate a fully charged Kamehameha to his face and walked through that shit beautifully.
Nick?
I would agree with those two things, saying that those are hella like memorable, because every time I think of Broly, I think of the shit where he walked through the blast. That's just kind of
everyone
iconic.
thinks about that, yeah.
But are you talking about like
just
Broly?
Just Broly, yeah.
Like who has more? Which movie has more? More or
overall, better,
like
whatever.
better, like the better, yeah.
Super Broly has way more moments.
Why do you say that?
Memorable. Well, first of all, there's a lot more time that he fights. I would say that.
He does have more screen time.
So, which is unfair, but at the end of the day, like you just have to say he has more because there's moments.
He definitely does.
But I'll say this: there's ever since that movie came out, I have 1,000% mentioned and talked about those fights way more than the other ones, and that's not even including recency bias because I've seen the Z Broly movies after that movie too. Like it wasn't like I saw this and I never saw the Z movie since. Like I've seen them interchangeably.
Yeah,
and I just think, like for example, me and D specifically, and I remember Jacob and Cedric, you too. We talked about Broly bullying Frieza for years.
It is an ongoing joke with us. Yes,
we still talk about that, and that's not even the main moment. And we talk about that all the time.
It's funny. It's funny.
Like anytime we talk about Frieza as a character or power at all, we talk about that shit because that shit was so fucking funny.
Okay, so let me put it into consensus. For Super Broly, my most memorable is definitely Frieza getting stomped on. The other one is definitely when his what is it Rosario form when
Fall
he
Super Saiyan.
when he like falls Super Saiyans.
Yeah.
That was very memorable because he was keeping up, like that was like a different breed because it was like almost like he had that potential to be Super Saiyan 4 if he really wanted to be, you know what I mean? If he had his tail, like he probably would have grade 8 and fucking did it, you know what I mean?
Also, when he slammed Goku in the ice,
when he slammed Goku, that shit was.
I mention that shit all the time too.
Side note, honorable mention: Goku's voice actor in that moment, amazing. Like, I never heard him scream like that before. That was insane.
When he's like, "Oh!"
Yeah, that was the most pain I've ever heard Goku in.
Yeah, that was super brutal.
I don't really like. Truthfully, I don't really see like a lot of like iconic like moments for him. There are a couple good ones, but like most of the ones that I could think of are like the ones like we really talked about. You know what I mean? Like besides that, like Gogeta kind of low-key stole the show, bro. Once he fucking came in, it was like, bro, who the fuck's paying attention to Broly right now? I'm fucking paying attention to this nigga Gogeta cooking, bro, because bro was cooking.
I'll say this too, though. Because it did equally pertain to both of them because they needed to be equal. But the screen break, I would say that's probably in the fandom, like that's never happened ever.
Well, no one has been that high power level.
So iconic.
Yeah.
Like,
and I also
that shit is so iconic.
I also really, really like the POV when he's fighting in
1,000%.
We've never seen that in any Dragon Ball. Yeah.
First person. Yeah, that was so cool. I was actually about to mention that when he's flying through the ice in first person.
It has
that
very new and unique
cool.
things in those movies. Yes, and that movie specifically. But I'm not gonna get any point to anything because this is extremely just perspective based. There's really you can't put it together in that.
Yeah, it makes sense not to give points either.
Yeah, I would say for me it's definitely Z. Like for me, I would say I could think of way more for Z. Like him, like Vegeta powering up and he instantly hits him into the wall.
He throws him into the building.
He gave up, bro, so quick. He gave up so quick.
Is that your son?
Oh yeah, bro, by far, bro. I cried when he said that.
When he's in legendary form, every word that came out of his mouth was like
it was
quotable.
Fucking menace, bro.
Yes.
Pure menace, bro.
Every single word I could probably quote for that. And dude, he made everyone scared. Every single person, and he balling them all. Yes,
that man Goku said, "Go on, run!" That man Bob Goku, dude, Bob Piccolo, or not Piccolo, Bob Trunks ran after Gohan and slammed him through a building and everything.
The way he's running through the alleyway or through the streets,
terrifying.
Yeah, bro,
terrifying. Yeah, I would say for me it's definitely Z, but yeah, that's more of like an opinion based thing, so it's no points to give on that one.
Do you know what one of my other favorite parts of that shit is too? I like the part where what's it called? when they're boxing and do you remember the look on Piccolo's face when bro straight up caught him? Like Piccolo's usually so nonchalant. When bro caught his arm, bro, that man nearly shit his pants. That shit was hilarious.
Okay.
Do you know what another thing about that is too? Which is kind of like just like how I said it's unfair that Super had like a lot more scenes to do that. I think it's also unfair because Z Broly also fought a lot of weak people until like the final moment.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, if the timeline really where they placed it mattered, like when everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Z Broly stronger or Super Broly stronger than Z Broly," but like, I was like, bro, you gotta remember the timeline where they're at and how the power scaling fucking works. Because if you really think about it, bro, if you really think about it, they had to power scale him to Super Saiyan 1, right? When they made him. And then when Super Broly came out, they had to power scale him to fucking Blue. That's two different fucking power scalings. Blue is way beyond Super Saiyan, bro.
I have a lot of words for this one.
I have a lot of words for this too.
The thing is, why I would have to disagree with that is because I would say Super Broly is weaker than Z Broly in the beginning of the movie. Like 100%, I would even say.
He's 1,000 times weaker.
Yeah, but the fact that Vegeta and Goku want to fight him, and as Vegeta says in the movie, he's learning as he fights. Also, he also has an active Zenkai throughout the entire thing. Which is gradually making him stronger. So they're basically making him stronger during that fight. So I would say he is 100% weaker than Z. But you're saying on the outside perspective with the writers, I'm taking the completely out. Oh, hit the mic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you kind of can't, because if you really think about it, you already put somebody who's stronger than Super Saiyan in, right? That's where he is. That's where they're gonna cut him. That's where he is. He's stronger than the Super Saiyan. That's it. Okay, and the others have to power scale to him, right? That's how it's set. The timeline is set right there. You're stuck in Cell Saga era. That's it. You can't go any higher than that. What are you gonna do? Make Goku and fucking Vegeta go Super Saiyan God, and when you don't even know what the transformation looks like, you don't know what the transformation is, and you're just gonna throw him in? No, that actually matters. That timeline, that the whole writer timeline matters. That's a big thing, and I have multiple people that agree with me. I'm not the only person that thinks this. I've been talking to multiple people about this topic. This topic comes up a lot, bro. Believe it or not, this topic comes up a fuck ton. And every person I talk to about this, they 100% agree with me. The timeline is absolutely important it was a different thing, a different time. If they're putting Broly to be stronger than this position right here at this timeline, if they would have made the movie around the same time, the whole point is that they were gonna make him stronger than Blue immediately.
Well, here's the thing with that, though. I know what you mean. I 100% get what you're saying, but the reason why I disagree is if Z Broly was replaced with a Super Broly, the same thing would happen. I feel like the same exact thing would happen. They would start off. He would be strong, and then they would go higher. And then what would happen if he reached 2? He has an active Zenkai, constantly gaining energy,
Broly,
so he would go past that.
Power.
Yes.
Broly builds power. You know what the plot was? Okay, Z Broly power continuously scaled as well.
He's constantly gaining energy. Constantly.
He's constantly gaining energy. Okay, he's not as Super Broly is not the only person that is Zenkai building immediately. Super Z Broly does the same exact thing.
Blue does the same thing too.
Bro, the only difference
anybody with a Zenkai does.
Yeah, not exactly. Some of them have to get hurt.
The only difference.
Well, I'm talking about the strong Zenkais, obviously. Can I say something about that? This is my thing, and why I disagree as well. Because think about it from this perspective. Like, Z Broly was getting stronger, obviously, but he was not progressing and getting more powerful at the rate Super Broly was. That is a completely different rate.
But you also got to remember he was fighting weaker opponents compared
Exactly.
to fucking Super Broly.
I
fighting
get that.
stronger
Exactly.
opponents.
100%.
If you
Exactly.
put them in a different situation, he's getting stronger fighting stronger opponents.
Exactly.
It
That's what I
only
just
I
said.
100% get that. I 100% get that. But what I'm saying is, though, it didn't start from a point where, like, if we saw Z Broly start from a point where he was weaker and got to that point, I would believe that they had the same Zenkai. But he was already stronger than them. Like, he was already stronger.
Yes, and it's confirmed that his Zenkai is boosting constantly.
Yeah,
It's
that's how they kill him.
That's how they killed him.
overloads. Yeah.
He
Exactly.
overloaded because he literally
100%.
that's literally Goku basically put every bit of ounce of energy that he left in that one punch, putting it in him to explode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And even then, this nigga did not die.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying, Cedric. That's what we're saying. The timeline wouldn't matter because they both are extremely strong and they both are constantly getting stronger. So yes, if Z Broly was able to fight the later versions of anyone basically, and they're able to fight more forms, if they would want to fight and not straight out kill him, he would get stronger and he would eventually surpass them. Any Broly.
That's what I'm saying though, but they did it differently, okay? The thing is that if you're putting him in the movie the way he was, right? And you scale him to the same movie, that means he already would have been stronger than fucking Blue as of start. As of start.
No, that is not it.
If you scale it to the timeline, Blue is the highest form right then and there. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No,
Tell me
you're
I'm
not
wrong.
wrong.
Okay, Blue is the highest form.
And instinct,
So that is the highest power. We're not talking about instinct because instinct Goku couldn't even use that shit anyways.
Yeah.
Highest power is Blue, right? In Z, the highest power was Super Saiyan 1.
Yeah.
So Broly was like Super Saiyan below Super Saiyan 2 at that point.
He was Broly. No, Broly was at best Super Saiyan 2 at that point. At best. Okay. So that means he was like a form of power above, if not two forms above, slapping these motherfuckers up, making them feel like that, right? So if you implement him and how they into that timeline, right? Into the Blue timeline, they would implement him stronger than Blue for that reason, because that's how it was scaled. And he would already be stronger than Blue. So that means his Zenkai would be boosting off their fight until Gogeta comes in. And then once Gogeta comes in, he's still scaling, but he's not scaling enough because that's when Gogeta goes Blue. Boom. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're saying, depending on the timeline,
the timeline really fucking matters. The timeline really fucking matters.
I still have to disagree because I would say even if the supers in the future, Super Broly is weaker than Z Broly at the beginning.
Bro, you're putting them in at the same consensus. You know what I mean? Like how okay. So timeline, yes. So Super Broly goes in at base form. He fights them at base form. He fights the Z fighters, but he's scaled to where they were at. So he starts off as
he's extremely weak compared to them.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. You start him there where he did in the fucking Super movie. You see what I'm saying? You start him. If he's gonna be scaled, he was only a little bit weaker than their base forms. So technically, you'd be putting them. You'd put them in, right? And you scale them down a little bit to where to where Super Saiyan 1 era is, right? You scale him down. He fights them. He starts to learn. His power is still rising. It's still doing the same thing. It's the whole process is the same thing. What I'm saying is Z Broly starts off once he hits Legendary Super Saiyan, there's no fight until he transforms. There's zero fucking fight until he transforms.
Right.
So he transforms and he's scaled already like two forms above them.
So he's
progressively getting stronger.
Right. His base, taking out everyone else, that his base would be probably like right below Super Saiyan 2, you would say, right? when he transforms.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would say
Yeah.
Gohan
Yes.
Super Saiyan 2 would still be stronger than him.
Yes, but like, so that's like that's when he transforms. So put that transformation into the Super movie at the start of like replace them, switch them.
Scaling the power. Yeah, you're scaling the
But
power
nothing
up
changes.
to the timeline.
But nothing
Yes,
changes
it does.
though.
Yes, it does.
How?
Because the legendary Super Saiyan, right, the form that he's in,
Mm-hmm.
is scaled to the same legendary Super Saiyan that is scaled in the movie. When he hits legendary Super Saiyan in Super, right, that's where you're scaling legendary Super Saiyan. That's where he's starting from.
So you're saying as soon as he gets there, he's already in Legendary Super Saiyan?
Because that's where he transforms them in from Z. You're starting him where they start, right? That was the whole thing. You're starting them where they start. They're scaling the same way they were already scaling. They like, and I'm not talking about the same power level. I'm saying they're scaling from the same style that they are scaling in the movies.
Can I say something too though about that? Because I do agree with Cedric. It would change the story dramatically because he wouldn't build up to it. He would already be at that level. But if like Cedric was saying, if he was already at like that Super Saiyan 2 level from the start instead of base, like I agree with him. It would be so different because the fight would not go the same way. If he was like that, and like we're gonna take into account his tendencies and that he was trying to blow up planets and shit still. If that was the case and he was like fucking up the planet, they would have killed him way quicker. I don't think he would have gotten to blue by the time they killed him.
Yeah,
If he was already in that tendency of blowing shit up, because the only reason they wanted to stop him is because he was destroying Earth, and Z Broly was way more chaotic, and he wanted to destroy shit.
yeah, I see what you mean.
So they would have killed Z Broly before he got to blue level.
Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly what you're saying. I agree with you, but that's not what I'm saying. Like I agree with both of you. You're both 100% right when you're saying that. I'm saying is that Cedric's saying that no matter where it well, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. That the outside scaling of the movies, like what the writers want, is what determines it, right? Is that what you're saying, Cedric?
No, the timeline of where the movie's placed off in Z and in Super.
Okay, so the character themselves matters instead of the power level.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Then I would 100% agree with you. Yes.
That never ever have I ever thought about it in any other way than that. If you're gonna put somebody in a movie, like if you're gonna put Cooler in the movie, like in Z Broly movie, or in Super Broly movie, you're gonna scale him up to where he is there towards the timeline. You're not gonna scale him to where he was in fucking Z. You're not gonna put him in at Z level and fucking throw him into the fucking Super movie. Then what?
Yeah,
he's just gonna get caught.
I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Which is why he's not canon. So they can still technically do that still. I know exactly what you're saying because the character themselves and the way they act would determine how that goes. So the character is placed specifically in that where they would flourish, because if they weren't, then it wouldn't be a good movie to watch, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's completely fair then. Yeah, I thought you were saying that Z Broly was stronger than Super Broly.
Like I said, you're scaling. If you were doing that, you're scaling them at different timelines. That's different. It's a whole different era.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're scaling them both at the same era, at the same time, you know what I mean, and they're both at getting the same amount of fucking power. That's what I'm talking about.
If they get the same amount of Zenkai, the same amount of if they get the same amount of Zenkai, the same amount of training, same amount of fights, then yeah, it would be a much more even fight. I agree. How did that conversation start again? That specific point?
We were talking about strength, I think. I don't remember. We were talking about part of it. I don't remember, bro. We were talking about something that pertained to both of them. So I mean, it's right up. We did do this a lot, bro.
We do this a lot.
That's why we end up coming back to certain topics when when we already slightly talked about them, and then it's like, bro, we got to talk about it a little more. Like,
Okay. Two more things that are more buy-in space, but I also want to get the opinions. Animation.
That's not a good question.
Actually, that's a valid question because low key, bro, the Super movie's fucking animation is fucking fire. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that.
But OG animation is definitely pretty peaked. Like I'd take drawn animation over fucking AI animation any day, bro. I'm sorry to say it, bro, but like
this is more
nothing of that was AI.
CGI, he means
CGI. Yeah.
CGI, yeah. I'll take drawn anime all day, bro. There's more passion. I feel like there's more passion to it, bro.
I would say if they did draw more of the Broly movie as hand drawn, I would like it. Actually, I think I do like Broly movie super better, but the CGI parts definitely are not the what do you call it? Like it's purely CGI. It definitely doesn't do it justice.
And those are only for some of the explosions.
Yeah, it's only for some stuff. Well, I would even say some explosions are really cool. I do like the explosions as CGI, but like when that whole sequence, like that, like 3-second sequence when everything is CGI, even the characters and everything, then yeah, it's not as good. But can you imagine what this art style in what do you call it? What is it called? Shin what?
Shin Budokai?
In the Super movie, imagine that art style, hand drawn, everything would be insane. I would look like
it'd probably look crazy. Because like if you really think about it, like OG Dragon Ball, right? Especially when like we're talking about like beginning of Z when like Raditz comes in, bro's blasts were kind of crazy, bro. Just for like the weekend blast that he did, bro. The explosions were drawn to like a nice little perfection. The little like whiteouts that were like there, you know what I mean? The like streak lines, the damage lines, the fucking wind coming through, like everything looked good. It looked crisp.
Also, for like a counterpoint, I do like how many more frames are in the newer things as well. It's a lot more smooth and it's a lot more more happening within a second, I should say.
Well, I have to say this too, so it's not getting twisted. The Broly movie is still hand drawn. It's just using 3D elements too.
Right.
Yeah.
So
we're saying like if everything was hand drawn, like the other movie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because at that time they didn't have that technology.
Right. And then again, that movie wouldn't come out like a year or two later.
Honestly.
Yeah.
With all the scenes that are in that shit, bro.
Yeah, and how fast and how many frames a second is in there. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All the motion as well.
That's also why like the other movies are shorter. I don't know if you know, but like all like the older movies, they're like an hour long, but they're not. They're like an hour. No, not even like 20 minutes. That's credits are like the last 20 minutes.
That's true. Yeah.
It's literally an hour long, bro. Like if anything.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's why I said, oh, you have no points for this one. This is just like completely bias based. But like that art style for me personally, Super, I think that's my favorite art style in any Dragon Ball. But I do kind of miss the Zebra style as well.
I mean, I've seen some of like the
redrawn,
the fan arts, the redrawn for like Kefla, fucking Super Saiyan, fucking Rose,
awesome
Goku Black, bro.
Style.
They look crazy, bro. Like this shit looks good.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, they definitely didn't do a lot of people justice in Super, but that's just in general. But in the Super Broly movie, I think everyone looks awesome.
Well, another thing too, though, is a lot of blood and like gore is starting to like cut out. Yeah, I mean, like there's not so much.
Imagine
of it
the Super
like,
Broly movie with like the same amount of blood as the other ones. That'd be insane.
Yeah. Lines and like a little bit of black shading. It's not like anything crazy. Like it's like, or like a couple of scratch marks. Basically, like everybody's got like scratch marks. Nobody's got like, bro. Like when Trunks got blasted by Cell, bro. That shit was bad. Like, it wasn't like all like, you know, oh, look at his insides. No, but like, it was like, you could tell like bro got fucking deleted through his chest.
Yep.
There was like a little bit of like flesh. There was a little bit of redness. There was like it ain't the same.
Cell Saga had the most blood, huh? I feel like
Yeah.
100%. Or like when
Everyone
Cell
got
keeps
fucked
getting
up.
blown up, like all the time, his body parts kept coming off. You could see all the green liquid everywhere. Yeah,
all the green goo and shit.
yeah. He's literally frothing at the mouth. Yeah.
I mean, they did it with Frieza Saga too. When fucking Krillin blows up, like
Yep. Yeah.
there's still like little bits of like shit that falls too.
That's crazy calling his body parts then. All right. Next, drip. Is that
You
one?
mean Broly drip?
Yeah, Broly drip.
Yeah,
That's obviously Z Broly, bro.
Obviously, Z
yeah.
Broly.
See,
Yep.
Broly got that was
Okay. Yep.
Well, that's not even fair because Super Broly just has a Frieza Force uniform on.
Yep.
Yeah,
But he also
it's
has
really
the cool.
not.
He also has the cool green. What do you call it? Cloak.
That's cool. I actually do like
yeah,
that.
that was cool.
I did like
that.
That was
Z-
really. Like,
But Z Broly's whole thing is a unique
His
fit.
everything,
Of course,
yeah.
it's going to be better.
Okay. Not including drip. Character design.
not including drip.
Mm-hmm.
I go both
we-
ways on this.
Yeah, I also agree.
Okay. Let's go through it then. Base form.
I'd probably say Super Broly for base form.
I think Super Broly for
Mhm.
sure.
I would say Super Broly as well. I do like how he starts off like slimmer in Z though. I do like that.
Yeah, I mean it's deceiving. I mean it's really cool like that because it's like bro powers up and it's like this nigga's a behemoth and it's like
Like, oh, this guy's tall and he gets even taller. Yeah, I do like that. But I will say Super is better. I do like how you see like the character development. Like he has history just by looking at him. The scar, the
scar on
tan
his chest,
skin.
scar on his face.
Then yep, you're right. And anyway, Super Saiyan form. I gotta go Z, man.
Oh, 100% Z, bro.
It's 100%
are
Z,
we-
bro.
Yeah.
Are we? Because like, are we talking about Broly 2 movie or are we talking about Broly fucking
Ba-
1 movie? 'Cause,
Broly
like,
Broly one.
Oh yeah, bro. Fucking. Because I was gonna say either way, fucking Z. Because like,
Yeah, it's definitely Z.
bro looked like a menace in fucking in 2, bro. When his hair was fucking spiked up and everything, and he had that big ass scar on his chest. Oh my god!
I gotta say Z. The blue. Oh, amazing. The transformation right there. Everything went good with it.
That like purple
Super,
and blue hair.
I
Bro.
do like how his eyes went yellow. That is really cool.
Mhm.
I do like that because you don't because usually they go like blue or green or like teal, right? His eyes went just straight up like yellow.
Yeah, he hit that grade 8 fucking shit.
Yeah. I did like that. I do wish that Z would have had something like that. Legendary form.
They both look good.
They're
Like
so
I said,
similar,
it's just
though.
it's no what it is though is that like the Frieza Force gear really is not doing it for him. You know,
I
he-
agree.
Excluding drip.
Excluding drip, I would be equal on this one because I think they did it perfectly.
I think they did Legendary Super Saiyan form pretty fucking well.
I
fucking
go ahead.
yeah in Super that's all I was saying.
Yeah, I think I will go super because I do like how the green is like a deeper green to it.
I do like that.
I
too.
do like that, but I also don't like that. I think they made him overly big in Super. Like he looks like a clump of just like flesh.
He looks like fucking Meliodas from season 3 when they tried to animate that shit.
He does look, I would say, a
Oh
little
my God.
too big. Like a little too much muscles. I know they meant to do it on purpose, but like he looks like a clump of flesh. Like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Z Broly, he looks very round, very big. They're both immensely huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
And-
like
and-
20 feet
and-
tall.
It's
Z
not-
Broly,
Yeah.
it doesn't help that Z Broly's literally physically getting bigger in
Mhm.
every fucking
He's
scene
blowing up
because
like
of his power.
Cell. Yes.
Yeah.
He's blowing up like Cell. But like Super Broly is like all the muscles. He has like 100 muscles on his bicep. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
then Z Broly is blowing up like Cell and he's trying to kill himself. So there are those as well. But I will say Super because the green on it, everything goes with it perfectly, and the redness. Yeah, I think it goes like well, excluding the drip, of course. That's my take.
Oh,
on
what
it.
do you think, Nick?
He said even. But if you got to choose,
Yeah, if you had to choose,
If
gun
I
to your
had
head.
to choose
Mhm.
for legendary, I really do like that deeper green. I
Mhm.
think that deeper green is so cool, and it's really pick your poison, honestly,
it really is.
because. And you're just talking strictly about the design, right?
Yeah, character design, right?
Yeah, it's really just pick your poison because I just like the deeper green because I was like, damn, that shit's dope as fuck. And then at the same time, I'm like, damn, they really fucked up on old girl from Super because how the fuck do they look so different, but they're supposed to be the same legendary Super Saiyan?
Mm.
But I do like the darker green a lot, but it really is close because I really like both their designs a lot.
I think Super has definitely got it because for the fact that the scars, bro, the scars really. Like,
Yep, that's exactly what I was
bro.
going to say too.
Everything-
the scars
everything
make it so
enhanced.
much
Top, bro.
doper.
Right. I will say that.
The giant scars on him look fucking dope.
Yeah,
I do like that a lot.
Because like even like in like Super Broly 2 or Z Broly 2, like the scar on his chest made a bit of a difference compared to fucking like the first movie. Like
Gave him more
you
character.
could tell like it gave him a little more character. Like you can tell like he had like that fight. You know what I mean? Like he had the fucking he took the damage. He fucking that was a wound that was like there. You know what I mean? Like that shit was cooked.
Also, another bonus or honorable mention for Z Broly is that when he's Super Saiyan, he has pupils. He looks scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think like him without pupils would be more scary, but nah, him with pupils in Super Saiyan is like, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he looks terrifying.
He
like
looks
that.
like maniacal. Like he looks
Yeah.
gone.
I got a good one. I got a good one.
Okay.
Fucking transformation to legendary Super Saiyan.
Transformation to legendary Super Saiyan. Oof, that's a hard one.
It really just depends because like narratively, Super definitely has it for me because it's like an actual thing rather than him just like going into it. But I don't know, like Z Broly's transformation, just where he's just like standing there and it's just like those bright ass flashes like
coming out of his eyes and his
that
fucking
shit's-
face,
that shit
bro.
is-
That shit's
yeah,
crazy.
that shit is hard.
I rewatched it recently. You know when his mouth starts to tear open too, like it's
Yeah.
actually kind of
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I have something we could agree on. Super, him going legendary is better, but in Z, him going Super Saiyan is better. You know what I mean? Before the legendary. Because they all have those three stages.
Yeah.
Can we all agree on that one, Cedric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember his transformation Super. Hold on. Let me pull
He
this up.
slowly rises from the lava
Yeah.
after the giant explosion.
Yeah. After they do like a fucking nuke on him, essentially.
And then his shirt is ripped off and you see all his chest. And that's when the whites of his eyes like shatter. His pupils literally shatter and turn to dust somehow, which doesn't make sense, but it's cool.
Oh, perfect. I have both fucking both popped up when I searched up the transformation. Even though I put Super Broly transformer. I don't think that was his legendary Super Saiyan. I thought that was his Super Saiyan transformation. Because his legendary is when the armor breaks, no?
Right, yeah. And like when he turns legendary, that's when his eyes go white. That's what legendary means.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Right. Next one. I have another one. I think you guys are gonna disagree, or I don't know, maybe. Soundtrack with the OST for the movies.
Oh, 100% Z. That shit was clear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Bro, Pantera playing during this nigga's transformation was by far the coldest thing that they could have did with this movie, bro.
But it's Nick, your opinion?
I'll say this: it definitely fit the times better with the Z one because that was really cool when they actually put real music into it.
Yeah, bro.
Wait,
but don't get me wrong. I was just watching the clip for the transformation for that shit was definitely dramatic. That shit was
Opera.
definitely good. It was good. But I'm still gonna have to give it to the fucking bro, the Z shit, bro. They did not fucking miss when it came to the transformations. When it came to the fights, bro, they did not miss.
I'll say this. I think that the music in the beginning for the Z movies is better, but I think throughout the fight for Super, especially when like the part where it's like Gogeta,
People hate that.
Gogeta,
Yeah.
that's crazy to me. I
Yeah,
fucking
people hate
love
that.
that.
They say that's so cringy.
That's it's wild. Or where it was like, go Broly, go Broly.
I love
go.
the
Bro, that shit
chanting.
is
I do like the
hard
chanting.
as fuck. That shit is so hard.
Oh, even when they're not saying words and the just the voices, the choir, the chants are awesome too.
Yeah, where it's like yeah, that shit's tough, bro.
It's testosterone rising. Yes.
Yeah, I literally creamed when I watched that in person.
Yeah.
That part was so beautiful.
They're
bro.
both very good, yes. But every time I do see Blue Broly, all I think is my skin is cold. I think that every single time.
Literally.
Yeah. That's like when you could fit a song, like you could hear the song in your head just by looking at an image. I feel like that's more.
Yeah, bro, low key. Nah, in the Cooler movie when they did Change, bro, when Goku's fucking getting
everyone
the fucking
talks
bird.
about that still.
Oh
that
my
one's so
God,
tough, bro. You talking about where he's holding the bird?
Yeah, and then when he fucking goes Super Saiyan, it goes, I want the change. That shit goes crazy, bro.
Yeah, that shit is hella gas, bro.
Oh my God.
They even had
They
rock
were
music
crazy.
in God of Destruction movie. I don't know why they took out so much rock music. They should have customized it together, the classical and the rock music together. That's what they should have done.
They
That's
low-key could have
iconic.
did it with they definitely could have did it with the Super Broly movie. That shit would have probably went crazy, bro.
Dude, imagine the chanting with guitars in the background.
Yeah, bro, that shit would have been nuts.
Do you know what's kind of a hot take?
Hmm.
Or not a hot take, but something
Controversial?
that I wish that they did. I don't think it's controversial either. But
Start clapping.
if they added the chanting with Dokkan OSTs, bro.
Oh,
fights would
Dokkan
be-
OSTs go
Oh
crazy.
my God.
They do.
Oh,
They're so
oh, no,
good.
A lot
no,
of it
bro.
are mixes
They
or
got
remixes.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
they're
There's
remixed
some new
so
ones, bro,
well, though.
that go crazy.
I will have to go with I don't know. I'm kind of even on it because throughout the Super movie, throughout it, I would say has better music, but in Z movie it has better iconic single moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one. I can't. Ooh, if I had to pick though to listen more to, I would probably go to Z. Like I would probably like seek out those soundtracks more.
Yeah, Z's better for re-listens because it's actual music, like actual songs, you know.
But I also say it fits. Each song fits what's happening in the moment.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. It fits the times way more.
Well, not
and it
even
fits
just the
moment
times.
way
I'm just talking
more.
about in the movie itself.
Yeah.
All right,
Ethan?
boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy Hand Tughead. Just gotta say bye. You know what I mean? We had a nice little conversation. It got a little heated in here, but it's okay. Like it was just fun.
Content.
All is good. All is good. Content is good. You know what I mean? And, I mean, I hope we talked about a couple things that you guys wanted to talk about, or any of us said anything about anything you guys wanted to say in the conversations. If you didn't, I mean, you could leave a comment, on our shit, and maybe a like, follow, you know what I mean? Go check us out. We have all our, we're going to be having our Instagram or something set up some point soon. We might, do a Discord where it's just we're all mods and we have a free open Discord for you guys to just come, chat up. You know what I mean? We don't know what the full plan is right now, but right now, bruh. So, hell yeah. Signing out, bro.
Signing out 6/24/25.
Oh, I'm dead.
Done.
All right, we're out of here. Go hide the bodies.
I hate
Bro.